Hello, it's me. Slightly too far to the right, man. How are you guys doing? Give me 1 second. So, did you guys like that really annoying sound throughout the entire intro? What is that, anyway? Is it the Diverging Universe? Is that what it is? Also, why is my game so goddamn loud in my headphones? Hold on. Oh, that's why. There we go. Fixed it. Alright, so today is the day we're finally doing the Fate collab event. It's been out for over almost 2 weeks, I think now, and I still hadn't started it. Alright, before that though, let me show you. I have, oh, whoops, I did not mean to remove Silverwolf. Hold on. I have revamped my Silverwolf, so now she's zooming. She has 165 speed. She's zooming. I also need to... yeah, that's fine. Let's get that to 80 just so we don't have to worry about it anymore. There we go. It's no longer one of her best in slots, but I don't have Cypher Slide Cone, which is her current best in slot, so we just make do with what we have. We make do with what we have. But yes, it's time. Oh, hold on. Oop. Alright, Trailblaze Continuance. Fate Night and Dreamland. Ooh. I think I teleported like 5 feet. Yeah, I sure did. Alright. We go talk to Robin. She has the Holy Grail! It's just right there!
お久しぶりね。スクリューガムさんからあなたが来ると聞いてここで待っていたの。これが開鎖宇宙のテスト装置?
Yep. You're interested in the Divergent Universe too?
いいえ、そういうわけではないわ。折り紙大学で歴史を学んだことはあるけれど、私は研究者には向いていないから。実は今日はある人に頼まれてあなたにプレゼントを持ってきたの。この前ピノコニーで開かれた聖杯戦争。覚えてる?
I might have done the wrong one. Not a clue.
そう言うと思ったわ。この聖杯と呼ばれる気分。
Did I do the wrong one?
本当に不思議よね。あなたと一緒に冒険したことは覚えているのに。
Unless it's like in media res, like we're gonna flash back to the Holy Grail War.
ちゃんと思い出せないんだもの。この聖杯はプレゼントとしてオーディさんから送られたもので。
I think I fucked up. Hey, Empicado, how are you doing? I think I picked the wrong option. Though in my defense, it was the top option. Why would the top option not be the correct option? I'm pretty sure this is like after the Holy Grail War in the event. So I might have fucked up.
スクリューガムさんが聖杯を無害化してくれたから今のこれはただの夢の泡。
But again, I will say in my defense, this was the top option. Why would the top option not be the actual
ず
event?
っと気になっていたんだけど、もし本当に聖杯で願いを一つ叶えられるとしたら、あなたはどんな願い事をするのかしら?
No, you can't ask.
叶えたい願い。
Okay, fine, you
聖
can
杯
ask.
戦争の時も似たようなこと聞かれたような。
Your thoughts gradually run to the beginning of the whole girls. Oh, okay, so never mind. It was the correct option. Okay. I was about to be so angry. It's fine. It was the top option. I was correct.
スターを オブザフェスティバルとして彼女は多くの人々の注目を集めてきました。そして今、前代未聞の第1回ピノコニー聖杯戦争の開幕を控え、再びステージの上に
I didn't really notice anything off.
ほらお姉さん、
I thought it was fine.
早く手の甲にある何でしたっけ、タトゥーを観客たちに見せてください。
これはレイジュ。
Yeah!
レイジュ、聖杯戦争の参加資格でもあるレイジュの力があれば、ピノコニーの歴史に名を刻む人物たちを従わせることができるのです。では、ここからは
So to be fair, I was lurking for most of that because I was doing other stuff.
名誉隊員、もし聖杯を手に入れたらどんなお願いをする気なんだ？
I want to swim in money. I wish for peace across the universe. Is it time for me to become the Aeon of Elation? I wish for 2 more wishes. I want to swim in money!
じゃあ聖杯戦争を勝ち抜く自信はあるか？
You betcha. There's no way I'm winning this. I'm not that eager to win. I don't want to win. I don't want anyone else to win either. Why are you both acting as reporters? You betcha. You gotta play along.
そういえば名誉隊員は誰を召喚するつもりなんだ？私みたいにピノコニー
I'm gonna guess this is March. I'm not familiar with the Japanese voice actors, but I believe it might be March and Mr. Rekka. What's your deal anyway? Oh no, it was Sampo and Hook. Well, there you go.
お姉さん、僕たちベロブルグ人は銀河を旅することなんてめったにありません。そんな中で旧友に再会できて、こちらは心から喜んでいるというのに、確かにタイミングが悪かったかもしれませんが、まさか話をそらし
Turns out it was another member of the Fools.
ありませんよね。
Just not Mr. Rekka.
ドスクロのフック様と約束したんです。せっかくの宴の星での旅ですから、その中で出会う素敵な出来事を録画して故郷の皆さんに見せてあげると。そうしたらちょうどあなたがピノコニー聖杯戦争のインタビューを受けているところ
Sadly,
に
I forget that Hook's a character in this game sometimes. I have never used Pitch Dark Hook the Great.
独占インタビュー権と配信権を手に入れたはずなのに、なぜ他局の人がいるのかと思ったら、そういうことだったんですね。では、今すぐご退場願いますでしょうか。
To be fair, Hook did act as a reporter during the War Games event.
こんなに小さな子供に取材費を請求するなんてことしませんよね。お姉さん、ここは慈善活動だと思って彼女に社会実習の場を作ってあげるというのはどうでしょう。
アシスタント、この二人をつまみ出して。
The assistants surged forward without warning, escorting the 2 foreign visitors far from the scene.
ルーサン家が主催する第1回ピノコニー聖杯戦争が始まりました。我々は参戦するマスターたちの足跡をたどりながら皆様に最新の戦況をお届けします。七死人さんへのインタビューを始める前に、まずはこちらの CM をご覧ください。
All right, you heard her. Commercial break. Nah, I'm just kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you all heard the legend though. Say hi! Haven't you? Yes, I have. Look, it's all the classes. All 7 of them. All 7 of them. There's no more than 7. There's only 7 of them. I don't want to hear a whisper of an alter ego, or a foreigner, or a shielder, or a ruler, or a avenger, or a moon cancer, or There was one more, I can't remember. Baker! Yeah, that was it. I think there's at least 3 more above that, but I don't know them because I don't play FGO anymore. But yes, only 7 classes. I think Pretender was also one, or maybe that was Faker. I don't remember. It's always been, yeah, you're right. It's always been 7 classes, even though technically Avenger was introduced in the first day night. Of course I took my... I can't remember. Okay, for a second I thought I heard my starting soon music in the background. It just turns out that the background music has some similar notes. I was about to go crazy. I'm like, why the fuck is my starting soon music playing? Maybe I didn't take my meds. Yeah, it's just like a few of the background notes sound very similar to it. Like, see, it's gone. At the same time, the host of Holy Grail are sitting elsewhere watching the advert with interest.
勝ち残るではなく生き残るというルールで参加者を鼓舞しているのが特に気に入りました。生き残るという目標ほど人の闘志をかき立てるものはありませんからね。実に先導的な演説でした、オーティさん。たとえルイス・フレミング本人でもあなたにはかなわないでしょう。
His voice is very different Japanese.
そんなに褒めても何も出ませんぞ。第一、私が君に求めている。
If you want him to be the survivor, why would you even invite me to the Holy Grail War? That's like basically guarantee anyone else will lose.
オーディさんに評価していただけるのは光栄なことですが、私は取るに足らない小物、カンパニーの一社員に過ぎません。それにあなたはカンパニーのことをよく思っていないのでしょう。それなのになぜ私を選んだのですか。
当然ピノコニーの当主や株主たちにも招待状を送り、聖杯戦争への参加を呼びかけましたが、応じてくれた人もいれば鼻で笑う人も。私が多くのリソースを割いて用意した宴をただの宣伝だと蔑む人もいました。裕福な生活が大物たちの英気を削いでしまったのでしょう。ですが小物は違います。スコート君、
If I had a single wish, I would wish for unlimited
聞か
money.
せてもらえますかな。
はい、この私スコートの願いはカンパニーの初級 P45 になることです。
ほほほほ。なんとも浅ましい願いだ。君はダイヤモンドのような大物と肩を並べたいと思ったことすらないのでしょうな。しかし宇宙の平和を望むなどというたわごとよりも、
Yeah, there was this guy who tried to use the Grail for world peace. It didn't really work out very well.
私の願いを叶えてくれるのですか。
もちろんですとも。その手の甲に刻まれた霊樹が
I wonder what servant he summoned.
それに
My guess is probably assassin. That would be nice. But if you had unlimited money, you could do that anyway.
アイスクリームや酒瓶が喋ったり、楽器が自ら演奏を始めたりする無教じゃないですか。聖杯やら、蘇り
But yeah, no, do not wish for world peace. It does not work.
正直、そこまで不思議ではないというか。それより私が気になっているのは、仮に聖杯が本物だったとしたら、なぜそれを独占したりせずに。
I mean, this guy is probably already rich beyond his wildest dreams. He is the head of the Owl family, I think it was. I don't know, it's been a while since I've done Penacony.
いい質問だ。それではスコート君。
Well, there you go. See, he kind of laid it out.
10琥珀期も生き、数えきれないほどの陰謀と闘争を生き延び、使い切れないほどの富を築き、ピノコニーの頂点に上り詰めた老人にとって、必ず叶えたい願いがあるとしたら、それは何だと思いますか？
より多くの富と権力を持つことでしょうか。この2つが嫌いな人はいないと思うので。ただ確信はありません。王子さん、答えを教えてもらえませんか？
その答えもなかなか近いですぞ、スコート君。たった一つの願いしか叶えられない聖杯では、私を満足させることはできない。だからこそ。
He wants to commercialize it. Old Odie created fake Grand Order. There you go. It's real. It's canon. Most commercializing of the Holy Grail War. Even though there really isn't a Holy Grail War and fake Grand Order, but we're not going to talk about that.
素晴らしいと思いませんか？これでピノコニーは調和セレモニーに次ぐ全宇宙の注目を集める宴を持つことになる。数えきれないほどの資金と夢追い人たちが、これまでとは比べ物にならないくらい集まってくるでしょう。
Except at the end of 3 point, what was it, 6? In which case it's all going to go away forever. Probably.
ある小物が願いを叶えたとくれば、これほど効果の高い宣伝は他にありません。これでわかりました。
I really should go back to FGO.
なるほど。
I'm so far behind. I think Lost Belt 7 is out, and I'm still at the beginning of Lost Belt 3. Multiple years behind.
どんな境地に陥っても必ずや生き残ってみせましょう。実は先ほどの番組に私を何度も人生のどん底に突き落とした。
He's talking about me.
彼女も同じ戦場に赴くようです。これは運命としか言いようがありません。
ほっは。それは請求列車の七死人のことですかな。あの方は目立ちたがり屋ですが。
So I already know. Well, I won't say anything just because it spoils it.
今までの
I'll say it when
怪
it
物どもの
happens.
足元にも及ばなかったでしょう。しかし私は生まれ変わった。マスターとしていかに召喚した歴史の英霊、いわゆるサーバントをうまく使い、彼らの宝具と呼ばれる特別な能力を発揮させる。
I'm curious because we do know that Saber Lancer and Archer are them. Who are the other 4 heroic spirits then?
聖杯戦争の間はグレイディと呼んでくれ、プロデューサー。
Brady.
いやいや、聖杯戦争が終わる。
Oh, so Mr. Rekka himself is assassin?
そうだな。グレイディという名は今のピノコニーでは何の価値もない。わざわざ口にする必要もないだろう。
ほっほっほ。せっかく迎えた2度目の人生なのですから、 その脆弱な自尊心は捨て
Might
た
be a
方
bit
が
sad
い
in
い
the
です
ending.
ぞ。我が友よ。名前とは
So,
己の過去を
yeah,
示す
looks like they're just reusing
そして過去を知られる
characters
こと
for the
は
other four, which I
弱
kind of
点を
figured
知ら
that'd
れ
be the
ること
case.
にも等しい。
Still, it's a little bit disappointing.
自分の情報は極力相手に
It's disappointing they're doing that for all the cavalry
それが
classes.
賢い人の戦い方です。いいですか？私は作品に対する著作者人格権を保障すること、そして英霊の記憶を体験することを
Oh, so he's like a pseudo servant. Ah. Okay, okay, there is a lore explanation for it in Fate universe, so it's fine. It's fine.
その体の持ち主、ミスター・レックも同じ夢を持っています。
Must have been some sort of filmmaker with the name Grady then. Or some sort of artist. I'm not familiar.
どうか無駄にしないでいただきたい。今回の聖杯戦争に参加する者たちの経験を記録して、この野心あふれる若者の夢を叶えてやってください。
Alright, so the three cavalry classes and berserker are gonna be pseudo servants. Got it.
招待された者たちに狙いを定めておいた。対象の動向はいつでも共有できる。
でかしたぞアサシン。この便利な力があればきっと優位に立てるはずだ。
招待状を受け取り、聖杯戦争に参加する意欲のある者はすでに私の監視下にある。プロデューサー、あなたは誰から見ていきたい？プロデューサー
Oh, I'm playing as Scott. Hold on. Let me find the nearest black hole. Jump right in. Assassin.
オーディさん、聖杯戦争が始まる前にサーバントを召喚するのはルール違反にはならないのでしょうか。
Alright, I can't find a black hole, so the nearest sun will suffice.
まさか我らがプロデューサーがそこまでルールを気にする人間だったとはな。
ルールを気にするのは当然だろう。何もかも無視して。
Nah, if you want a rule breaker, you'd have to summon a caster.
問題が起きたら自分が困るだけ
Rule
だからな。
breaker!
ほほほ。ご心配なく。聖杯戦争の最終解釈権はこの私にありますので。
オーディさん。
Oh, okay. It's the same no matter who you talk to. Alright, so we can look at Aventurine, Robin and Boot Hill. Jade's also a part of this. Yay, Pom Pom, and then me. Well, obviously I'm gonna be left for last, so might as well go in order. Let's look at Jade and Aventurine. I already know who Aventurine summons, so we're gonna see that character in a second.
こっちはもっとピノコニーらしいよ。あらゆる願いを叶えられる万能の願望機。まるで下手な詐欺のキャッチコピーだ。
Although they probably don't summon.
ヤ
Right.
リーロ6みたいなど田舎の人さえ騙せないほどお粗末な。ねえ。
オーディは飴を出した。なら、その飴の裏に隠された無知は一体何なのかしら。
ジェヘイド、君、そのふざけた言葉を真に受けてるのかい？
あら、別にいいでしょ。あのピノコニーの豪商がこれまでの和気あいあいとしたイメージを捨てて当主や
Oh yeah,
株
that's
主に
Jade's
招
whole
待
thing,
した
isn't
の
it?
よ。しかも夢の中での戦いに参加すれば願いを叶えてもらえるなんて面白そうじゃない？
面白い？権力者の時間にはその1分1秒に意味と価値がある。彼の茶番に付き合ってられる人なんていないと思うけど、それにもし後になって聖杯は嘘だったなんてことになったら それこそ収集がつかなくなってしまうかもしれない。
オーディだってそのくらい分かっているわ。考えてもみなさい。ルーさん家の信用をかけてまで開きたい催し物。このビジネスは
he's out of the alfalfa
一
family.
体
Got it.
どれだけの利益を見込めると思う？
なるほどね。だからこそ君はその万能の願望機とやらが実在すると思ったわけだ。
何らかの方法で運命の力を集め、奇跡を成し遂げる儀式は決して珍しいものではないわ。
Yeah, but Aventurines kind of got shattered because he took a gamble.
人々の願いを叶える
A gamble that paid off, mind you, but still.
私たちが授
His
か
cornerstone
っ
went
た奇跡だ
psh.
ね。
じゃあこの正体に答えるつもりなのかい？
そうね。確かに聖杯戦争には興味があるわ。聖杯そのものではなく、奇跡を追い求めて参加する人たちにだけれど。
自分の願いを得体の知れない聖杯に託すなんて、まるで全身に油を塗った状態で火の輪をくぐろうとするライオンみたいだ。結果は目に見えてるけど、素晴らしいショーにはなるだろうね。
ええ。でもこれは潜在顧客を引き寄せる絶好のチャンスでもある。聖杯が願いを叶えてくれるのは一人だけだけれど、ポーンショップ翡翠。
I see. So she's looking to swoop in and get the losers and do her stupid wish granting shit with them.
今後のためにも友人は大いに越したことはないわ。
And Jade's a fucking piece of shit.
あなたならこの聖杯戦争に参加してくれるわよね。
やっぱりそうなるんだね。どうやらピノコニーとは縁があるみたいだ。
Yeah, he probably would not like that.
参加資格を体に焼き付けられるのは正直不快だな。
友人といえば、ある友人候補がピノコニーに戻ってきたみたい。もちろん正式な取引をすることはできないけれど、彼は以前あなたと情報交換したことがあるから多少の信頼はあるでしょう。できればこの聖杯戦争を機に彼と親睦を深めたいの。頼めるかしら？
Actually, what was that the outcome between Boot Hill and Aventurine there? Because I remember Boot Hill had Aventurine at gunpoint and told him, tell him where what's his face was. I can't remember the IPC guy.
怖いのですか、スコート君。君は市場開拓部の所属ですから、彼らの管轄外だと思いますが。
その通りです、王子さん。それにあなたがついてい
Was
れ
it
ば、
Louis
たとえ
Fleming?
相手がルイス・フレミングだとしても。
No, Louis Fleming is the founder of the IPC. It's another guy.
そろそろルイス・フレミングを休ませてあ
Hi,
げ
Saxon.
ま
How
し
you
ょう。
doing?
スコート君、カンパニーは広大な銀河に浮かぶ一つの選択肢に過ぎません。時には自力で上を目指してみることも必要ですよ。なに、君なら大丈夫ですとも。
What's all this then? I'm finally doing the fake collab. It's been what, a week? And well, it's almost been 2 weeks, and I'm finally doing it now. My command seal answer, shit yourself.
タムさん、お久しぶりね。
Damn.
ベイビーが笑わせてくれるじゃねえか。ジョーちゃん、俺の立場が厄介だって
Oh, whoops, I missed it. What did she call him?
よくわかっちゃいるが、ドリームリーフじゃ本名で呼んでくれねえか。
Hi, Cloud. Hi, Zaxxon. How you doing? Oh, Mr. Pom Pom. Okay. Yeah.
こうして顔を合わせるのは確かサルダムがここで大暴れした時以来だよな。っていうかあんた、大スターが路上ライブなんかしてマネージャーになんか
I
言
can't
われ
believe
ね
it's
え
taken me
のか。
this long to start this event. Like, I was so excited for it for a year. And then I guess I just had stuff going on. I just couldn't find time to do it.
ブートヒルさん、あなたがここに来たということは、まさかドリームリーフでまた何か起ころうとしているの？
俺は警報装置じゃねえっての。聖杯戦争は知ってるだろ？ま、そこら中に広告が出てるから。
You won your 50 for HisshAnri now. I just think you're an icon. Nice.
はいねえと思うが。
Nice.
まさか
Unfortunately, every single one of my jades from here on out is completely dedicated to the Fate Collab. I was thinking of maybe going for Saridra, but after all of the leaks about her kit, it sounds like she's really only good for Finon and nobody else. Unless they change it in the next beta version, but it's a shame because I really like Saridra's design.
つまりピノコニーの意思決定者たちに送られているの。
パームさんだって請求列車のメンバーだろ。
そういう意味じゃなくて。
わかってるって。実はな、何を血迷ったのか、あのラブリーな年寄りがドリームリーフにも招待状を送ってきたんだ。だがミカは昔みてえにお偉いさんの道楽のために住民たちが振り回されんじゃねえかって心配だったみてえでな。
I am going to guess that Boop Hill is going to get Lancer. Robin's gonna get Caster. I know Aventurine gets Archer. I know, so we know Scott has Assassin, so that leaves Rider and Berserker. I think Jade is gonna get Rider, and I think Pom Pom's gonna get Berserker. Just because it'd be really, really funny for Pom Pom to get Berserker. Oh yeah, they holy shit, Genshin. They were like, hey, here's all the characters coming up for Not Crying. All of them. And there is a lot of good ones, including me. They put me in the game. You got all but 2 wrong. Ah. Alright. Don't correct me. I want to see who they get, but knowing that I got 2 of them wrong, I'll switch Robin and Jade. Robin will get Rider, and Jade will get Caster. Don't correct me, though. Don't tell me if that's right or wrong. I want to see it play out for myself.
まさか指名手配犯のブートヒル。王子さん、こいつの参加資格を取り消してくれませんか。指名手配犯を聖杯戦争に参加させるなんて。
That kind of just confirmed it, didn't it? Oh well. It's fine. It's fine because I don't know who any of the cavalry classes and Berserker are gonna be. 2 Harbingers, 2 Hexen Circle Witches, 1 being Mommy Alice. Yeah. I feel bad for Anefa. No one's. I'm probably gonna be the only person in the world that pulls for Anefa. Yep, we're finally getting Alice. As well as, what's her name? Clementine? That Harbinger everyone wants. Enough us getting the Emily treatment. She really is. Like, yeah, they showed off, I think, the next, like, 6 5 stars. After an F, I mean. Hydrate? Okay.
であれば、これは同僚たちの恨みを晴らすチャンスではありませんか。全身全霊で挑み、あの傲慢なカーボーイを叩き落としてやるのです。
ご安心ください、王子さん。罠と策略さえしっかり準備しておけば、たとえ相手がルイス・フレミングであろうときっと討ち取れますから。
ほっはっは、その意気です。君の手段を選ばないところは若い頃の私にそっくりですぞ。
I like how it gives me a prompt for the shortcut wheel in the bottom right, but you don't actually have access to it. Scott can't access his cell phone, guys. Not allowed.
こんなところにゴミを捨てたのは犯人を見つけたら列車の衛星規則を100回書き写してもらうぞ。第1回ピノコに聖杯戦
To
争
pull Varka, Columbine, and
請求
Sandro
列
during
車
the
の
war
皆
shit.
様のご参加
Oh, did they show Varka? I must have completely missed that. I'll have to go back and look and see what Varka looks like. But yeah, I'm not surprised that Duran's coming up. Yeah, your jumps are in danger. Your premium jumps are in danger. That would be fun.
しかも吹いても取れん。一体誰がこんないたずらを。
まったく馬鹿げた話だ。請求列車に乗っている動物まで参加資格を得られるなんて。
オーディさん、先にこいつから片付けようか。
その必要はありません。こういう参加者がいるのも一興ですからね。
Alright. We're not even gonna look at this one. Not even gonna look at him.
整い演者たちも登場した。しかしプロデューサー、この聖杯戦争は我々にとっていささか不安要素が潜んでいるようだな。
He doesn't call him master, he calls him
今回の
producer.
参加者は一筋縄ではいかない連中ばかりだ。
いや、私が言いたいのは、登場人物たちのバックグラウンドを考えると大きく3つのカテゴリーに分けられるということだ。あなたの部門と競合関係にあるもの、あなたの部門に個人的な恨みを持っているもの、そしてあなた個人と相入れないもの。
Wait, is Jade not participating? No, Jade has to be
物語
participating.
論の観点から見れば、現時点で判明しているすべての参加者は真っ先にあなたを狙うだろうということさ。
私たちを狙うだろ。そもそもこんなの不安要素と言えるのか。参加者全員が私と何らかの因縁があることくらいとっくに分かっていることだ。
これは
He truly does give Shinji vibes, doesn't he?
ことですが、スコート君と皆さんの間にあるのは因縁ではありません。利益の衝突と個人的な恨みは別物ですから。この2つの最大の違いは、前者には交渉の余地があれど、後者にはそれがないという点です。なので、もし私が君だったら、
Check TMs real quick. Okay, give me 1 second.
優先的に個人的
Hold
な
on, let me
恨み
let this voice line play out.
ありがとうございます、オーディさん。大変勉強になりました。
Okay, let me check DMs real quick. Oh, so that's Varka. He's far more Bishonen than I was expecting. Though, to be fair, he is a Genshin character. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. But damn, he sure is more Bishonen than I was expecting him to look.
なんと巧妙な物語の巡り合わせ。因縁のある登場人物たちは聖杯戦争という舞台で勝負を決する定めにあるのだな。
お前という大当たりを引けて本当によかった。アサシン、その宝具があれば私たちは先手を取れる
Oh, wait, no, it's Assassin.
先手を取るなら相手の動きを把握するだけでは足りない。台本があっても撮影を始めなければ意味がないのと同じだ。プロデューサー忘れないでくれ。あなたが最も嫌っているあの名なし人が今まさにサーバント召喚の儀式を準備していることを。
Which character? I don't think I got far enough in Fairy Tail to really pinpoint it. Maybe Laxus? I don't know. Laxus is the only Fairy Tail character that I know of that kind of looks like Varka, but not really. I like how my summoning is getting publicized. Everyone else is just kind of doing it. Who's gonna cheat? Probably Jade would be my guess. But again, don't answer me. Hey, look, we did it. We already summoned our servant. We summoned the wrong one.
じゃあ始めよう。告げる。汝の身は我が元に。我が命運は汝の剣に。列車の汽笛に従い、甘々パリパリサクサクパパパパパイに従うならば。
So he does look like Laxus. I see.
俺は常世すべての善となるものじゃねえ。むしろ。常世すべての悪を滅ぼすために死ぬ運命にある。
汝、琥珀の王の赤心から溢れた7つの魂。
There we go.
抑止の輪より来たれ。天秤の守り手よ。
You waited for a while, but nothing happened.
で、サーバントは?
There's no light pollution, no exciting music, and no soul that came down from the sky. There was only an awkward silence.
私のサーバントは?
この屈辱的な瞬間を記録して家宝として死死孫孫まで伝えていきたいものだ。正直とんでもない当たりを引いて
Oh wait, maybe he has nothing to do with it, actually. Also, what's this music? I've never heard this in Star Rail before. What the hell? Invisible Air.
それに比べたらサーバントのいる私はもはや一匹狼とは呼べないかもしれないな。どうだ
Then I just don't recognize this track. I don't remember it. Oh, really? Oh, are you my servant? I love it.
これ以上時間を無駄にするつもりはない。召喚の儀式に失敗した今が絶好のチャンス。
Not even using your servant.
これまでに受けてきた。
Oh, this is when our servant's gonna burst forward to save us.
倍にして返してやる。だが私はルールを何より重んじる人間だ。お前がサーバントを召喚できなかった以上。
That's very kind of you. I promise I won't use one of my servants.
お前たち、かかれ!
Alright, here we go. Is Lenny and Frieza? Wow.
こんなに強いだなんて聞いてませんよ。こんなのに勝てるわけない。代わりに残業申請お願いします。
お前たち、しっかりしろ。
ガツンとくるやつですか。湘南に過ぎないわ。
It's time! Say goodbye to the enemies. Bye-bye. 1 and 2.
I am the bone of my soul. Unlimited Gacha Works.
Boop.
ポンコツどもめ。思った以上に使えないな。ここは一時撤退だ。
あれれ、スコート、もう終わり？
It is.
じゃあ次は私があんたを捕まえる番だ。
Next time I'll let him do the full chant. I did do the full chant last time I streamed this. I'll let him do it next time.
Hmm. まさか追いかけてくるとはな。残念だが、お前の聖杯戦争はここで終わりだ。
聖杯戦争。
目標が罠にかかった。準備はいいか、アサシン。
アサシン。
いつでも OK だプロデューサー。しぶきの上がるスペース乱闘コメディアクション。
こいつら何なの？
Why does it have Scott's face on it?
おい、もっと敬意を払え。これは私の大事な一部なんだぞ。
Oh, did they? Cool. Alright, let's see. Scott batch produced. Scott split into countless bodies by assassin's power. Each mass production machine possesses strength on par with its prototype. Interesting.
バトル体験を2倍速ってこんなもん？ガツンとくるやつですか。
Thank you. Thank you.
不利などない。そうよ一体。
懲りないやつだ。
私を楽しませてくれる？遊んでよ。動じないで。かくれんぼし答え見つけてごらん。
カラドボルグ。トレソン。
リポップした。バトル体験を2倍速ってこんなもん？
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Very kind of you. Goodbye. And the last one. Goodbye.
私がカットと言わない限りこのエキストラたちが演技を止めることはない。
これぞ数の暴力だ。
まったく素人が聖杯戦争に参加するとは世も末だぜ。
Is that Lancer?
あ、いや、とっくに末だったか。
誰だお前は。
よく見とけ。こういう時はな、こうするんだ。
I feel like I was expecting you to beat him by then. Oh, Game Ball, it was Lancer!
その槍、どういうことだ。
He threw it, meaning he was serious. Man, I want him. I want him as a playable character.
お前が召喚したサーバントか。アサシン、早くなんとかしろ。
邪魔が入ったようだな。プロデューサー、正面から戦う。
Yeah, that guy is real bad
分野
news.
ではない。こいつは明らかに手強い相手だ。ここはひとまずその高貴な足を使って逃げるとしよう。
He's got the drip. Look at him.
マスターまで霊体化させやがったか。アサシンってクラスはどうにもいけすかねえ技を持ってやがる。
Stop fighting, let's go fishing instead! Lancer loves fishing.
悪くない誘いだが、もうお前っていう大き
He's gonna turn on us because we're a master.
俺はランサー。当然これが神明ってわけじゃねえが、お前はすぐこの舞台から降りる身だ。わざわざ名乗る意味もない。あばよ、サーバントを召喚できなかった。
And now Saber's gonna come in. There she is. Say the line, Saber.
あなたが私のマスターか。
She said the thing. Contract form, servant summoned. Yay! Oh, they recognize each other. Oh, right. I think we established last time when I was reading the files. These are all characters after UBW. So they are going to recognize one another. She had to. Yeah, you're right. She had to go to Burger King. Yeah! Are you my servant? I should have went with the first one. Dang it.
確かに何かのつながりを感じます。間違いありません。あなたが私のマスター。
I should have gone with the first dialogue option.
私はあなたのサーバントです。
I'll just have to see if someone else picked the other option. You don't seem to be from this world.
はい。それには私も気づいていました。限界の際、聖杯は今回の聖杯戦争に必要な知識を授けてくれました。しかし、
I really need to build my saber. I got her to level 80, but I don't have any of her traces unlocked yet. Well, that's not true. I don't have her traces maxed out yet. I don't have a light cone for her, so I think I'll wait until I get her light cone first. No! No! Get that Altria bullshit off my screen! God damn it, Kanokunasu, you're wrong! You're wrong! See the way Zaxxon wrote it in chat? That is the way you write it! You don't write it whatever stupid bullshit way Altria is. I refuse! I refuse. I refuse. I will never, ever write it Altria. It is Artoria, spelled Zaxxon's way. It's bullshit! We do have a Camelot here, actually.
どうやら異なる世界であっても何かしら共通点はあるようです。こちらのキャメロットは今どのような状況なのでしょうか。残念だけどもう滅んでるよ。でも生き残った人たちもいる。友達のグネビアって子がそこの出身なんだ。確かランスロットっていうお兄さんもいたっけ。
You know, I really should have read Gwyneth's stuff.
グネビアの兄上ランスロット血がつながっているのですか。
It's crazy.
それはひとまず置いておきましょう。どうやら異なる世界の間には
I mean, I knew Gwyneth was a refugee who came to the Lofu, but I don't actually know anything about Gwyneth. Gonna lecture about interstellar travel and cosmic geography. Seems the lady night before you're starving. We must go to Burger King. You hungry?
申し訳ありません。初対面で
We gotta go to Burger King. The Burger King.
マスターには感知できないかもしれませんが、この世界にあるマナの量は微々たるものです。加えて、私のような誰にも知られていない他の世界の英霊は
知名度や神秘性による
Alright, as long as you're not asking me for a mana transfer, it's fine.
そうなると力を維持するには膨大なエネルギーを摂取する以外に方法はありません。
Hey, this isn't that kind of game.
この近くに比較的量の多い食事を提
It
供
should be okay. The food here isn't real. It's a dream. Well, if you're not picky about the food.
問題ありません。味にはさしてこだわりはありませんし、空腹は最高のスパイスとも言いますから。
じゃあここの名物の転換手羽バーガーを食べに行こう。そっちの世界にはない食べ物だろうし。
At the same time, the golden hour. Yeah, it is pretty interesting they were to set up a Holy Grail war.
の間を渡り歩くギャンブラーの僕でも今回のドローはさすがに。
Oh, it's Archer and Lancer fighting.
俺は結構気に入ってるぜ、あんたのサーバント。ルールを守るし、きちんとお互いの領分をわきまえてる。背中を任せる相手としては、あんたらみてえな腹に一物抱えた連中よりもよっぽど信頼できんだろ。
確かに素晴らしいサーバントのようだけど。
There he is.
ピノコニーの歴史上の誰なのか。
Nobody.
親愛なるマスター、この冗談のような世界と私に
Yeah,
何かつながりがあ
I
るよ
love
うに
him
見えるか。
so much.
どうやら彼も別の世界から来たよ
Well,
う
they
だ。
pop chainsaw new game in
Kimi
anime.
no
Now it's
servant
time for a
と同
crazy.
じように。
Really? That is wild.
こ
Also,
ち
hi,
らとしては
Welkin.
安心したよ。この水星無視の派手な世界がかつて私がいた世界の未来ではないと知れて本当に良かった。
ロリポップがよそ者二人が揃って他の世界のやつを召喚するとはよ。なんだ
Oh, yeah, that's true. So far, it seems like... Well, that's not true, because Scott did someone from, Unaccounting History.
奇遇だな。
Ah, so Boo Hill did get Lancer.
返り討ちにあって帰ってきたか。
Didn't go UA. Ooh, typos.
別に問題なかろう。この世界では誰も君や私のことなど聞いたこともないはずだ。
That is true.
無論、エリンの名もクランの猛犬の異名もだ。
So you don't get any famous buffs.
俺たちがこの世界の英霊に対して不利な立場だってことを意味する。ここは奴らの世界。
Yep, so in the Holy Grail world, the more well-known a hero's legend is, the bigger the buff they get.
ちょっと様子を探ってきただけで、なんでそんな
Which is why Archer probably had the smallest buff in the entirety of Fate Stay Night's Holy Grail War.
あと少しでマスターを二人まとめて
It's literally unknown.
ここでアサシンがチャチャを入れやがってな。逃げられちまったのさ。その上、灰色頭が召喚したのが他の世界の英霊で。
ベイビーが灰色頭でと？おいおい、あいつは味方だ。何して
He summoned actually Satan.
お前がムカつく奴らを始末してこいって命令したんだろう。
今度会ったら誤解を解かねえとな。あ、待てよ。あいつの英霊もあんたらと同じで他の世界のっつったか。
そうだ、マスター。あれは俺たちのよく知るセイバーだ。
彼女か。これは予想外の再会だな。
君たちってよく自分の世界
Oh, you don't know the half of it, buddy.
自分の？俺たちサーバントっつうのはほとんどの場合自分のじゃねえ境遇に身を置くもんだ。
You want to talk about high concept? Let's talk about the moon. You be quiet about the moon.
全て他の誰かのもんだろう。
しかし、こうも
Oh, that is
世界を見るのは
Even in their weird, most wild experiences, they haven't
抑止力
seen
の
anything
勝者
that's
とし
not
て
Earth.
それが何なのかは君たちが知る必要はないが、私はもとより誤った聖杯戦争に現れるべき存在だ。
His job is to show up and then kill a lot of people.
この世界に来たのだろう。
They can understand it all.
なるほど。つまり俺たちは お前の巻き添えを食らったってわけか。
誤った聖杯戦争？君たちの世界じゃ聖杯戦争とはありふれた儀式で、それをオーディが間違ったやり方で行ってしまったという意味だろうか。
俺たちの世界でもありふれたとは言えねえな。だが間違えたのは確かだろう。何より聖杯ってのは
They definitely screwed it up.
特にお前らみたいな魔術の何たるかを知らない奴らがむやみに触るとやけどする。今回俺たちの肉体は魔力で構成されてすらない。そこで俺の推測だが、おそらく聖杯は魔術と似た性質の何かを利用して疑似聖杯戦争を構築したんだろう。
改ざんされた儀式、占有された聖杯、儀式に参加する主催者。ランサー、これ以上言う必要はあるまい。
ああ、黒幕って大声で叫んでるようなもんだ。だが少なくとも
That is true. His last master was a real piece of shit.
霊を乱用するやつじゃないようだな。
Literally ordered him to kill himself. And then bad continuation let him kill that piece of shit priest.
いや、もしそれが奴の策略でこちらの戦力をおびき寄せて一網打尽にするつもりだったと
I
し
can
たら、
understand Saber and Archer, but how does Lancer remember anything?
面倒だがしょう
Well,
が
if
ない。
those two remember, it would only make sense for him to remember, because honestly, those two should not
相手
remember
がどう
either.
構えているのか探ってきてやるよ。その目的もな。その間隠れててもいいし、攻撃を仕掛けても構わねえ。少なくとも今のところお前らの身を脅かすほどの手だれはいないはずだ。
Not really. Priest blows past and the blue-haired man disappears.
んだよ。あいつからメッセージ？タイミング悪いな、ベイビーが。なんだこれ。ジャンビの騎士に取りつかれでもしたか？まあええ。あいつがこんな調子なのは今に始まったことじゃねえしな。
Not really what,
お
Vulcan.
や、もうお咎めの連絡が来たの
Archer's
か
case is
い？
from the future, so Saber doesn't resent years, but it's
クラ
linked
ー
to
ク
it.
フィルムランドに来いってよ。手を組まないか話がしたいんだ。
That's the weirdest thing about Saber and the Throne of Heroes. She's clearly in the Throne of Heroes, which is how she's able to be summoned in both Fate Extra and in Fate Grand Order. But according to all three routes of Fate's Day Night, she never actually makes a...
英霊というのは
Oh, hold
も
on.
っと特別な見た目をしてい
She
るもの
never
だと思って
actually
いるの
makes
だけれど
a deal with Alaya to be put into the Throne of Heroes, which was the whole point of her being the actual King Arthur brought into time to fight the Holy Grail War. It's weird. It doesn't explain it. And plus, there's also the point where every time a servant is summoned, it's a different version. Like, the servants in UBW should just cease to exist after that. They don't exist anymore, with the exception of Saber, because, again, she isn't actually a servant. It's weird. And it's something I don't think ever gets addressed ever. So, literally the only person to actually, any of the servants that are summoned during UBW, only Saber should have any memories afterwards. Everyone else, just gone. It's weird. It's one of those plot holes I never really understood in Fate. But anyway, who this?
私の姿は本来このようなものではないのですが、申し訳ありません。今はこの凡庸な姿しかお見せできないようです。召喚に応じて参りました。キャスターのサーバントです。
That is the most NPC-esque looking NPC I've seen.
あるのですが、口にしようとするとこうなってしまいまして。不協和音。でもあなたの名前なのにどうしてそんなことが？私の名前は商標登録され
Copyrighted, owned by someone
す
else.
でにその権利はこの手を離れているのです。 訳ありません、マスター。その呼び方は慣れないから、よければロビンと呼んでくれないかしら。
NPC servant。
ではロビンさん、あなたを失望させてしまうのは心苦しいのですが、私は所詮夢追いの時代に活躍した今や忘れ去られた役者に過ぎません。目にも止まらぬ新陳代謝を繰り返すエンタメ産業の中で剥がれ落ちた赤のような存在です。もちろん輝いていた時期もありました。私が誰か、古紙の山に埋もれた昔の雑誌をめくれば答えが見つかるかもしれませんね。かつては永遠の銀幕の霊人シペが落とした
Is she that lady that one billboard was looking for forever?
と呼ばれていました。
I don't remember her name.
他にも様々な肩書きを持っていましたが、デビューしてからは自分の名は私のものではなくなりました。それは死んだ後も同じこと。たとえ墓から掘り起こされ、新しい世界でかつての古びた舞台に再び上がったとしても、
That's real rough, lady.
自分の名を語ることはできません。少しでも口にすれば不協和音にかき消されてしまうのです。でもそれは私の紛れもなく私の名前なのです。
She's having a rough time.
すみません。大丈夫よ。それで心が落ち着くのなら何でも話してちょうだい。その気持ちはよくわかるわ。私も時々感情を抑えきれなくなることがあるもの。でも舞台の上でスポットライトを浴びている時、演者である私たちは無理をしてでも平静を保つしかないのよね。ところで名前が使えないのなら何とお呼びすればいいかしら。聖杯によって与えられたクラス名キャスターはいかがでしょう。いいえ、そういうのはあまり好きではないの。与えられた名前ではなく、
Oh, that's nice.
あなたが自分で選んだ名前がいいわ。ロビンさん、ありがとうございます。でしたらしばらくの間ノーツガールとお呼びください。生きていた頃はこうも感情的になったことはなかった気がします。おそらく欠けた霊気が正確に何かしらの影響を与えたのでしょう。
I'm really hoping Pom Pom gets Berserker. Oh wait, I just noticed. That's Caster. So that means the two I got wrong. Pom Pom has Rider, so Jade has Berserker. Huh.
聖杯に願いを叶えてもらうチャンスを勝ち取りましょう。あなたは勝ちたいのね。でも私が思うに、この戦争における唯一の勝利は戦争そのものをなくすことにあるんじゃないかしら。それは武器ではできないこと、歌があって初めてできることだと思うの。人々は戦争をなくそうと努めたものよりも戦争に勝利したものしか覚えていないのが世の悲しい常ですが、しかしいずれにせよ舞台の公演は主演一人だけでは成り立たないのと同じように、
I mean, I guess it's still possible. Pom Pom has Berserker and Jade has Rider.
盟友が必要です。
I just really want Pom Pom to have Berserker.
私もちょうどそのことを考えていたわ。現状聖杯戦争の参加者には少なくとも2人信頼できる友人がいるの。
Like, can you imagine Pom Pom running through Penacony? Who's littered in the Astral Express with Berserker?
ピノキニ、雲のように空を漂う街。勝手に口の中に飛び込んでくる
Who would Berserker be though? I have no idea.
本当に不思議な場所です。マスターの言
We'll
う
have to
通り、
figure that out.
ここは夢に浸っている世界なのですね。しかしこのドリームリーフという地に足を踏み入れてから、ピノコニーは確かに 聖杯が選びそうな世界だと納得しました。
What's that?
どんなに豪奢な宮殿にも人目のつかない片隅には埃が積もるものです。そこには
It's Hule and the big guy has sound under pom-poms around. That would be funny.
だからこそ聖杯はこ
Though
こ
I
に降
don't.
臨したのでしょう。
Well, actually,
ドリームリーフの存在が
pom-poms also not. Well, no, Scott's also an outsider of Penacony, so I
現
guess.
実の誇張され
I
た
don't know.
投影に過ぎないことを証明しています。
その話はまたにして、とりあえずご飯にしよう。セイバーのお腹の音を聞いてたら、こっちまでお腹空いてきた。
ですが、サーバントとして限界する際はその世界の通貨を持たないのです。
I don't think you have enough money. I don't think you ever will have enough money. No worries, fast food joints and Dreamflux Reef are cheap with big portions.
安心しました。私も歴戦のサーバント。質にはあまりこだわりません。
I'm sure it's fine. I'm a shareholder in Penacony. I probably make a pretty good kickback.
あそこが無教ファストフード店だよ。
未知の世界の食堂。どのような食に出会えるのでしょう。
Okay, so while I have a moment, I'm just gonna take a moment, run around in circles for a moment. So I get why they made Saber the summonable servant. They kind of had to, or the Trailblazer servant, I mean. They kind of had to, because, you know, she is the main person. But it's kind of a missed opportunity that the Trailblazer didn't summon Archer. Because in the extra universe, Archer is called Nameless. That's who he is. And, you know, Nameless, Astro Express crew are the Nameless. Like, it kind of works out there. Like, again, I understand why it's Saber and not Archer, but I just feel like it's kind of a missed opportunity there. But enough of that. Speaking of extra, I don't know if you guys saw, but Fate Extra Record got delayed to spring of... Oh, I got a treasure chest I never grabbed. Got delayed to spring of next year, which is kind of sad.
いらっしゃいませ。ご注文はどうしますか？あら、我らがスター・オブ・ザ・フェスティバルじゃない。あなたも聖杯戦争に参加してるのよね。
More time to polish. Ah, yeah. You guys know all the gossip around here too?
もう、にまでってどういう意味？ドリームリーフって情報が早い
They
の？
probably meant 2027. Didn't they announce it back in like 2023? Or something like that?
ねえ、エレイさん、あなたもピノコニーの歴史上の人物なのよね。一体誰なのかしら？
申し訳ありません。聖杯戦争において、神明は
Plus,
極めて
she's not a
重要な情報
Penacony
だ
heroic spirit,
教
so
え
too
ることは
bad.
できないのです。
So sad.
そうなの。大事なレシピを秘密にしておくのと一緒ね。
ところで、こちらのお店の看板料理は何でしょうか？
ドリームリーフが初めてなら転換手羽バーガーをおすすめするわ。他ではまず食べられない美味しさよ。
Not as bad as the Tsukihime remake. I still haven't played that. Wait, no, that hasn't come out yet, has it? At least not over here. Like, wasn't the whole point of Melty Blood Type Lumina to promote the Tsukihime remake? And it still hasn't come out over here?
ではその転換手羽バーガーを。
よし、100個ちょうだい。
100.
かしこまって、100個
Okay, it did come out. Okay. I still haven't played it. I'm positive.
今の彼女には何よりもエネルギーの補給が必要だから。
量も量だから少し時間をいただくわね。ちょっと待っててちょうだい。
To be fair, if someone came in and ordered 100 burgers at McDonald's, I'd say, fuck you, I quit.
そういえば、セイバーは聖杯に何を狙う
Yeah,
つもり？
it's on Switch. Okay. Okay. I'll have to check it out sometime.
幸運にも勝利をつかむことができたなら。
I wonder what her new wish would be. Because she already gave up on the Grail at the end of
この話
BBW.
は後にしましょう。マスター。サーバントが近づいてきています。
転換手羽バーガーを2つ、それから 数差水を2本。ノーツガールさん、これでいいかしら。
ええ、ですが落ち着いて食事を楽しめそうにはありません。
Released on June 27, 2024. Wow, I'm far behind, I guess. Avanto.
お久しぶりね。ノーツガールさん、こちらが先ほど話した信頼できる友人よ。
マスターのご友人でしたか。
Only on Switch, that's wild. You can feel her aura bear down on you as if standing before an army. That is accurate.
店主さん、こちらのお二人のお題は私が持つわ。それから静かに食事ができるよう手配をお願いできないかしら。お礼にチップは弾ませてもらうから。
Are you sure we ordered 100 Halloween burgers? Although she is filthy rich, so that's fair, I suppose.
そちらのサーバントさん、少し殺気を収めてはいかがでしょう。いつまでも剣に手をかけているとなると、こちらもロビンさんを守るために相応の行動を取らなければなりません。
我々は今聖杯戦争中です。あなたたちがマスターに敵意を持たないと確信できるまで、この手を剣から離すつもりはありません。
お話中ごめんなさいね。ご注文の料理をお持ちしたわ。
All 102 of them.
お腹いっぱい食べてからでも遅くないでしょ。
とりあえず食事にしよう。
賛成です。
こんなに注文して。
She probably shouldn't have agreed to it.
お腹いっぱいになって二人とも落ち着いたみたい。やっぱり食事の席は話し合いの場にぴったりね。
Thank you so much for treating us to the Halloween wing burgers.
気にしないで。空腹が満たされた人の幸せそうな笑顔を見るのが大好きなだけだから。
She only has one rival in this universe, and it's Fat Fuck.
食欲旺盛なのね。
The only one whose appetite could possibly surpass her own.
ピノコニーの歴史上にあなたのような人がいた覚えはありません。
それもそうでしょう。私はピノコニーの人物ではありませんから。もっと言うと、あなたたちがいる世界の歴史にも存在しません。
お話の意味がよく見えないのだけれど。
私は別の世界に存在した王国ブリテンを治めていた騎士王です。ピノコニーの歴史には存在しません。そのため本来であればこの地の聖杯戦争に召喚されるはずはなかったのですが、しかし今回の聖杯戦争には少なくとももう一機私と同じ世界から来た英霊がいます。
The Cuckoo Train.
初歩的な質問で申し訳ないのだけれど、あなたたち英霊は一体何者なのかしら。
Kinda?
本当に歴史上の
Not
偉人
really?
が亡くなった後の魂なの？
英霊とは歴史に名を刻んだものです。そうひとまず解釈していただいて構いません。聖杯の召喚に応じ、英霊は魔力で構成された肉体で限界します。また生前の逸話をもとに再現された切り札宝具を所有します。
魔力と宝具とは何なのかしら。そのようなものが本当にこの世界に？この世界は神秘が極めて希薄な場所のようです。私の知っている魔術も大半が力を発揮しないでしょう。ですので今回の聖杯戦争はこれまでのものと大きく異なっています。私の体を構成しているものは魔力ではなく別の基礎的な要素のようです。それから
そちらのノーツガールさんはキャスターとして私よりも現状を把握しているのではないですか？
生前の私は偉人とは程遠い人物でした。英霊として召喚されたことに私も驚き
It'll do that from time to time.
セイバーさんのように頼もしくもなければ自分の神明さえも失っています。
It'll pull nobodies from time to time, or literally people who didn't exist, like Sasaki Kojiro.
一体何ができるというのでしょう。ノーツガールさん
だとして
Ah, shoot. Good morning,
聖杯
Revka.
に召喚された以上、あなたは自分の物語を歴史に刻んだことを意味します。それに聖杯戦争において英霊の力は勝利を目指す上での絶対条件ではありません。
ええ、その通りだと思うわ。以前兄様がこのように話していたことがあるの。ピノコニーの
depressing.
伝説はあれど英雄はいないと。兄様からするとピノコニーの歴史に名を残す偉人も伝説に登場する英雄も
Except for Mikhail, that guy was awesome.
後世の人々が脚色したものに過ぎないそうよ。それらはショーウィンドウに飾られた退屈を紛らわすための商品で、夢でさえリアリティショーの景品になり得てしまう。けれど今この瞬間、他の世界から来たセイバーさんも過去から来たノーツガールさんも
Oh, that's funny, Robin. That's hilarious. Oh, that's funny. Saber, not a commercialized product. Ah, that's good. That's hilarious. Yeah. Be sure to spend all your money pulling for Saber on the banner in Star Rail.
他の敵からあなたを守ることすら難しい状況。夢を叶えるとなればなおさらです。私はオーク家に残された唯一の指導者であり、調和の調律師よ。あなたが思うほど脆くないわ。それに今さら聖杯に託すような願いなんて持っていないの。マスター、一体何を言っているのです？聖杯に託す願いがないなら、なぜ霊樹を受け入れ召喚人を使って私を呼んだのでしょうか。私も最初は半信半疑で参加を決めたの。この胸にある漠然とした願いを叶えられるんじゃないかと思って。
There we go.
かつて兄様は自分の願いのために強大な力を呼び寄せ、ピノコニーを
What do you think Sunday is doing right now? Is he just like on the Astro Express? Like, fuck, why do we have to come back here? Why? He's probably in his room on the Astro Express, like, damn, I wonder how my sister's doing. Probably playing Flappy Bird.
その考えは間違っていたみたい。ノーツガールさんを限界させた聖杯には何かしらの力がある。そんな得体の
Wow, Robin, you figured out something that took Kiritsugu too late to realize. Robin is smarter than Kiritsugu. Emiya confirmed.
私の願いは独りよがりなものよ。それは
She didn't have to burn down an entire town to learn that. Well, it wasn't the entire town, it was a portion of the city, but still.
私は理解したの。自分が行おうとしていることの意味をね。ピノコニーの人々は
Hello guys, weren't we supposed to take care of something in forest? Where did you all go?
私ももちろん聖杯に願いを託すべきじゃないと考えている。それよりも今はオーディさんが聖杯を利用して何をしようとしているかの方が気がかりなの。
Nah, you don't understand. Herta's got a meet new.
不審な点が多いのは間違いありません。私のいた世界では聖杯戦争はもともと魔術師たちの儀式でした。その神秘性を保ってこそ奇跡を起こす力が生まれます。しかしあのオーディさんは 主催者でありながら儀式を大々的に喧伝した。このように神秘性のかけらもない儀式は本来成立しないはずです。これまで幾度か聖杯戦争を経験してきましたが、今回のようなものは見たことがありません。
Alright, so canonically she should have only seen 5.
ですから慎重を期すべきかと。マスターはどのように考えますか？
We don't count the Grand Orders or the extra Holy Grail Wars. Or the Apocryphal one. Like, canonically, she's only been in the 5 Holy Grail Wars. Yeah. Let's unite everyone.
ええ、そうね。
私の知るオーディさんなら何があってもこういったイベントを中止しないでしょう。
ええ、だからできるだけ多くの参加者を集めて同盟を結びたいの。この聖杯戦争の本当の目的、そして聖杯の力の本質がわかるまで。
Yeah, it should be 5.
願い事をしないようにね。
Unless my number count is wrong. I believe the one in Fate Zero is the 4th Holy Grail War, and the one in Fate Stay Night is the 5th.
ですが、その同盟計画は
I believe.
いささか考えが甘いかと。
Because if I recall correctly, the 3rd Holy Grail War was the weird one that split off to Apocrypha that happened in the alternate timeline.
また最後の勝者が決まる前に、あなたの信頼する友人とそちらの
And she wasn't a part of the Apocrypha one, so we don't even count that one.
保証もありません。
Hey, that's a bit harsh.
とはいえ、今はひとまず指示に従いましょう。
I believe it was mentioned somewhere that she was summoned for all of them in Fate Stay Night. So she was there for the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of Fate Stay Night's timelines,
ずいぶん長ったらしい
Holy Grail Wars.
私のところにも届いているわ。一斉送信みたいね。
Alright, let's see. New message from Boot Hill. Holy moly, that is a long one. Okay, to my dearest masters, greeting to you all. I am Boot Hill, the galaxy. I unplugged my headset. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, there we go. We're fine. Alright, back to reading this. Okay. To my dearest masters, greetings to you all. Greetings to you all. I am Boot Hill, the Galaxy Ranger. What? You can do what fun? Ah! Why? This isn't fun. This isn't fun at all. It's quite mean, actually. Imagine the first Holy Grail was summoned for him. Yeah. As the evening breeze of Asdana carries with it the tender whispers of approaching summer, I humbly pray that your noble selves remain in radiant health, untouched by the vexations of seasonal ailments, so as not to miss the splendor of the midsummer's enchanting beauty. Hold on one second. No, this is definitely from Boot Hill. What? Huh? What? Who's writing for Boot Hill? Someone hacked Boot Hill's account. This is not him. Though but a humble fugitive, it's my profound honor to stand alongside your esteemed selves in the pursuit of the Holy Grail. Is this Archer? No, not even Archer would write like this. Aventurine? It's got to be Aventurine. It has to be Aventurine. As such, with a heart brimming with reverence and gratitude, I extend to you a most earnest invitation to grace Clock Studio Theme Park with your presence. There I shall humbly offer a modest feast of wine and fare in your esteemed company. In this season of summer's retreat, Clock Studios Theme Park is transformed into a realm of poetic wonder, a paradise on earth that promises to etch unforgettable memories upon your hearts. Should you deign to accept my invitation, I would be overjoyed beyond measure. I shall eagerly await your reply. May this humble gathering serve as a cherished testament to the bond we share, and may it bestow upon you a moment of delight and respite amidst your noblest endeavors. With the highest regards and deepest wishes, here's to you salutations from yours humbly, Boot Hill. That's totally adventuring. It's gotta be. There is no way Boot Hill said that.
このメッセージ、本当にブートヒルさんからかしら。
For the love of Akavilli, he's cursing up a storm! That's funny.
待って、このメッセージ、あの人が書いたものではないと思うわ。
どうやら殺し合いはもう始まっているようですね。
やはり平和とは戦争の幕開に過ぎないのですね。そのブートヒルさんも
Damn.
もしかすると
Poor Boot
すで
Hill.
にやられているかもしれません。
いいえ、彼は腕の立つ方だから、こんなに早く負けるなんてありえない。
So we should do the smart thing and go to Clock Studios theme park and trigger the trap to see what's going on. It's the only logical thing to do, right?
それにしても随分と丁寧な招待状ですね。
Exactly.
誘われたのであれば応じるのが礼儀というものでしょう。
ええ、私もそう思うわ。それに今行けばブートヒルさんを助けられるかもしれない。
Let's do it.
どうかしら。
I like diving right into the trap.
ええ、私もそう思います。十中八九相手は罠を張っているでしょう。しかしそのリスクを負ってでも救援に向かわなければ我々は二人の盟友を失い以降の戦いが不利になる恐れがあります。
よし、早速行こう。
Oh, he said he got a text message from me, but I didn't send a text message. So someone's spoofing text messages. Interesting. Anyway, it's time for an ad break. So we'll be back in a few minutes, okay? BRB. All right, we're back. So back.
いや、
おい。
なんか妙だ。まさか俺らが来る前に誰かにやられちまったなんてことはねえよな。
率直に言って、あのセイバーをたやすく倒せる実力者がここにいるなら、私たちでは太刀打ちできないだろう。
Got a point.
ひょっとしたらカンパニーの人間が一緒にいるのを不審がってるんじゃないかな。それで物陰に隠れてこちらの様子を伺ってるとか。
なんだ、君たちはかつて敵同士。
It's complicated.
昨日の敵は今日の友だってこともある。そうだろ、カーボーイ。
カーボーイ。
カンパニーの人間はともかく、一緒に視線をくぐり抜けてきた俺のことは信じてくれたっていいだろ。こっちは何も企んじゃいねえ。そろそろ顔を見せたらどうだ。協力の話をしよ
う。声を張っても無駄だろう。ここに来るまでにいくつか可能性を考えはしたけど、どうやら最悪なのが当たってしまった。
Oh, and what were those possibilities, venturing?
どこぞのラブリーがこの巡回レンジャーを騙そうとしてるってわけか。おい、愛に飢えたベイビーたち、耳の穴かっぽじってよーく聞きやがれ。あんたらが何者で何を企んでるかは知らねえが、逃げられやしねえぜ。さっさと姿を見せたらどうだ。生まれ変わった時にもっと早く出てればよかったって後悔する前にな。
聞いたか？出ていかないと生まれ変わった時に後悔するらしい。さすがはカンパニーに高額な懸賞金をかけられた指名手配犯だ。口を開くなり悪人オーラ全開だな。恐怖のあまり内臓まで震えてしまった。
Is Jade a master in the Holy Grail War?
お前の隣にいるのは銃の赤心のアベン
It's Sock. Yep, that's him. You got it. You got it right.
カンパニーの重役
That's
が
the name.
そんな指名手配犯なんかと一緒に。もしそこのカーボーイの人質になっているのなら、瞬きで合図してくれ。それともまさか二人は友人なのか？カンパニーの重役が指名手配犯と結託。アサシン、この素晴らしいシーンをしっかり撮っておいてくれ。
君のサーバントはミスター・レック。いや、よく見ると雰囲気が少し違う。
おい、レックの隣にいるやつ、カンパニーの制服を着てるが、知り合いか？
僕の顔を知ってる社員はツガンニアの砂漠の砂よりも多いんだ。彼が誰なのか知ってるわけもないだろう。
Oof, that's rough.
たとえ銃の赤心の一人であっても怖くはないぞ。戦略投資部がいくら偉かろうと、うちの部門をどうこうできるわけないからな。聖杯を勝ち取ったら全員私の言いなりになってもらう。ひざまずいて誰もが私に許し
Wasn't your goal to become P45? Isn't adventuring like P44? So wouldn't you still be underneath him?
いや、カエルの鳴き声を真似させよう。
聖杯を使って鳴き声の真似をさせるとは、なんともったいない。
ところで、オーディさんは君の部門にも招待状を送ったのかい？ピノコニーに派遣されたその部門の社員はごくわずかだったはずだけど、もしかして君は。
おお、私の名前を聞いたことがあるのか？
いや、ただの一般社員の名前をさすがに覚えてはいないよ。
Got
him. お高く止まっている重役たちは底辺社員を気にかけたことなど一度もないのだろうな。
Well, you were making an embarrassment of yourself over on the Janjo. So, you know, kind of your own fault there, buddy.
今度はピノコニーと来た。最初はいい仕事だと思ったが。 まさか下を向いてピピ詩人たちとの商談に
Oh,
明
that's
け
rough,
暮れ
buddy.
ることになるとはおかげで首の痛みも悪化してしまった。だがそれらもすべて過去となる。
You're gonna get a broken stone. A cornerstone, a broken cornerstone. If that's what you really want.
さあ、お前の宝具で私に勝利を捧げてくれ、アサシン。
ようやくこいつのサーバントとやり合えるってわけか。あじゃあ
Wait, where's Lancer?
戦闘準備だ。
なぜそうも危機としている？
撮影は始まった。役者たちを位置についてくれ。さあカメラを回してあの時代に戻ろう。ザ・サイレント・ホラーショー。
That's his noble phantasm. Probably traps you in some sort of film. Oh, wait. Oh, it's like a silent picture. That's why it's called a silent horror picture show. Where's your voice? They're silent. Where's my voice? Fork in hell! Fork in hell, son of a fork! Something far more dangerous is closing in. There's no sound. How'd you know what I just said? Is he reading the subtitles? Look, there's subtitles here. That's good. I like that.
その顔が見たかった。私にもてあそばれるその丸け面が。
Why do you get out of voice?
それはもちろん。
Nah, I doubt it.
私が主役だからだ。お前らのような脇役とはわけが違う。ああ、この恐怖に満ちた上映会で耳をつんざく悲鳴を早く聞きたい。おっと、すまない、忘れていた。アサシンの宝具の中では誰も悲鳴を上げることなどできなかったな。
A moment later, the cowboy's friends arrived, equally clueless. It's unusually quiet. No sign of Mr. Boothill or the enemy who lured us here. Shouldn't have said that. Be on guard for any black luxury speedster. Saber's the knight who gives her all to. I'll protect everyone to the best of my ability. Please don't stray too far from me, but with the enemy in the shadows and us out in the open, even the greatest caution can't guarantee our safety. In a wide open area like this, if the enemy sends Archer to attack from range, we'll lose the initiative and be at a serious disadvantage. Oh, because she doesn't know it's that Archer yet. She saw Lancer, but she doesn't know that Archer's here. What I know of old Odie, he's the type to hire the lowest scum as his pawn, summoning the most wicked servant to eliminate anything in his way. Haven't you noticed since earlier our voices vanish when we speak? Clears throat. That's true. Could it be the enemy's so-called noble phantasm? More importantly, everyone, I have a question. In this world's history, is it possible for a non-primate to become a heroic spirit? Say a billboard, or maybe a TV? That might be possible. If it were an Intellitron, that's at least plausible, but a billboard? A TV? Then what's that thing up ahead? A TV appearing out of nowhere turns its polished rear to the crowd. Voyager. It's obviously a trap. Let's stay back and observe for now. Scan the surroundings and look for anything unusual. If this is a decoy, the real enemy is probably lurking nearby, waiting for us to take the bait. We should steer clear of this trap. So yes. It's true. Oh. A frigid force strikes you violently back to where you started, then a voice you know all too well murmurs by your ear. Why does it sound like a dog barking? Scott, the IPC specialist who does those bionic voice impressions? Unbelievable. Scott's really made a name for himself. Even the clean Robin knows who he is. Alright, I'm the one who told her. Can't a gal share a few wild travel stories for friends every now and then? The real silence that lingers between you is enough to convey every ounce of pure and exasperation for this old acquaintance. See, always so hasty. The battered TV wobbles, buzzing with static noise, but alas, this is a silent film. You can't hear a single crack of the snowflakes. You're on TV, bro! Seriously, it's not the time for this! Watch out for your servant. That guy turned this whole place into... Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody. You all awake in a sealed chamber. The TV static crackles, singing Death's Lullaby. Separated from your servants, you run into another pair of familiar enemies. As for your cowboy and songstress opinions, vanished without a trace. Why are you here? Scott sent a scam text to Mr. Boohill in your name, and you know how that goes. The punk doesn't even bother switching up his tricks. Don't tell me he's got a crush on me. Let me think. How will he bark this time? Forget that third-rate nobody. What I really want to know is, where did he send our servants? Splitting up in a horror movie? That's a death flag. Let's figure out what we're dealing with here. That monster in the room sure is an eyesore. Don't worry, I'll use my servant to take care of it. The nameless corpse lies before you. You don't ask why it's still twitching. More importantly, you find no clues on it, but I've got a little hint for you all. You are employees at International Peace Corporation. To reward your outstanding performance this year, the IPC has organized a special vacation at a hotel. But when you arrive, the hotel is completely empty. As midnight strikes, its true nature is revealed. This is already the 5th room. Hey, can you hear me? What a bunch of troublesome fools. I can't believe that even you fell for it, Archer. Just so we're clear, I was against this from the start, but those 2 blockheads insisted on investigating. Now it's 3 blockheads, masters of an otherworldly holy grail war, and not a hint of caution among them. That's how I end up with frown lines. I love you, Archer. Isn't this a little late to say all that? Listen carefully. This place, this holy grail war is strange indeed. It's my fault. I have failed as a servant. I should have kept my master away from this trap. Right on cue. Master, I saw your subtitles. I'll find a way to get you out. Hold on, if I were the enemy, I'd disguise myself as master or wait just beyond that door for the perfect ambush. Archer, listen to my voice. It's obviously me, right? Sorry, this is a silent film. All I see is a line of subtitles under the door with the name Aventurine slapped on it. If you want to prove you're really my master, you have to spill 10 humiliating secrets that only my real master would know. You really don't know who I am. Will this ever end? This is a horror film, people. Background characters. Start acting scared. This place was once an IPC prison where criminals were banished. Its deadly traps ensured none escaped. Now the inmates have passed, leaving only bloodthirsty, vengeful spirits. I wanted to ask this as your first line. Why target the IPC workers? Back when this was still a prison, the IPC scoundrels turned it into a living hell. What do audiences love most? Watching those criminals suffer. Saw off someone's leg and the door locks automatically, but if nothing happens after a system hour, it's a Saw parody. Boom! The room explodes. You, the guest, will also go up in flames. I know this one. The room you can't leave unless you do a particular thing. It's one of the classic tropes from Penacony's vintage horror flicks. You watch rather wild films. Bye, Sheepe. I did not expect someone your age to know that much about Penacony's early dream bubble cinema. You have a bright future ahead. That's right. I was the one who gave the world my genius vision with my first film in Penacony's early days. So this noble phantasm is based on that. This guy's really getting carried away and started babbling. Nice work, master. No wonder the scene feels so awkwardly shoved in. Now it all makes sense. Randomly cobbling together old school horror tropes? Yeah, not exactly groundbreaking. Copying Rio Rider. Take that, sawing off somebody's leg bit. Originally, the protagonist was strained by ferrofluid shackles, had no choice but to cut their own leg off. But here, it's just a lazy copy-paste. Kid, I take back every compliment I said about you. Your screams will be played on loop in the most conspicuous spot at Grady Films. Revealing your true name on purpose. Let me guess, just part of your dramatic flair, huh?
Assassin! バカかお前は！なぜ神名をばらした？英霊にとってそれは弱点のはずだろう。
Don't feel bad. There's most servants are like, oh, I gotta keep my identity secret, and then you have Big Chad Ryder pop up like, I'm Alexander the Great, bitch. I'll take you all on. It's probably I don't think it's a real world person. It was probably someone in the lore somewhere of Penacony. I don't know. I didn't read all the lore. Don't panic, producer. I'm not some legendary hero or anything. Yeah, just ask them. What does Grady even mean in Penacony? Who are you? I've only heard of Clock Studios and Himemia Films. As expected, soon you'll see who Penacony's greatest director is. For now, I'll slip behind the scenes. So what will it be? Self-sacrifice where you turn your blades at each other right before my eyes? Take what little time you have left and talk it over, but keep stalling and, well, tick-tock, boom. Oh, you finally meet a kindred spirit? I don't get any fan benefits? Master, you heard him. Pick a leg. Left or right? Honestly, if I could get a bonus, I'd rather go for the arm with the command spells. Damn, Archer. Damn. He's going after us hard. Ha! Hey, you're my servant, remember? At least consider cutting off Henri's leg instead. Wait, old pal, don't give him that look. I was kidding. Everyone, don't dance to his tune. Don't let him pull us along. The more chaos he sows, the calmer we have to be. Still not turning on each other yet? Room's about to blow. What class are you? Bomber? Let's vote. I vote for my flamboyant master. Hey, no need to egg things on. You already figured out the real answer, didn't you? I love him. A sealed room, a bomb about to go off. It sounds dramatic, but rationally speaking, as servant, wouldn't it be easier to just cut the door down? Master, please take 2 steps back. Sword-wielding girl that unleashes a fierce shout, crack, the lock splits open, the door creaks open. Master, stay close to me. I don't know what the assassin plans to do next, but it's still dangerous here. Using brute force in a horror film. Heroic spirits from another world clearly have no sense of art. A blonde beauty like you. Shouldn't you be screaming for help and waiting for the hero to save the day? Oh, you don't know the half of it, sir. Skulking assassin, once I reach you, scream all you want. Call for anyone to save you. Now you better reach me first. Thanks to your recklessness, the hotel's chainsaw spirit has been awakened by the noise. Protagonist, take the stage. Boy, this is supposed to be a silent film. What are you, a piece of gum stuck to my shoe? I wonder, am I going to use a team with all these characters? Or is it going to use my actual characters? It used my actual characters. Got it. It's just like the Tsubame Gaishi! 3 times in the blink of an eye, or 3 times in a single breath. It is! It is the Tsubame Gaishi! Oh, I love this collab so much. It is just straight up the Tsubame Gaishi. Hold on, I don't know why that's not allowed. I'm allowing that.
バトル体験2倍速ってこんなもんガツンとくるやつでいこう遊んでよバトル体験を2倍速ってこんなもん
Alright. Yep. Listen. The enemy gets 1 full turn. And then I point my bow and arrow, and then they die. That's how this works. What kind of evil spirits gets beat to a pulp by its victims? Ugh, forget it. Producer, take 5. We'll be needing you again later. They'll just get Sparkle. I'm kind of sad. I see. I made sure to pull for her because she is Archer's best support by far. So this is the power of heroic spirits from another world? Figures. Pentecost is just a backwater speck with 10 amber eras, with no real legend or history. Of course, we pale in comparison to true heroes. But that's also why you're going to lose. I'll take each of you runaways, one by one, turn you into obedient extras for my film. Pray tell, does anyone look like they're running from you? Don't get ahead of yourselves. Act 2 is about to begin. After a brief pause, you exchange the information you gathered with one another. Boot Hill, Robin, and Miss Note are all still missing. Scott and his servant could strike again at any time. So they're giving us time to breathe, huh? I guess they're pretty confident about their trump card. Archer's Master, you seem very familiar with films. What do you know about this Grady? I've only heard the name before. The guy was some terrible director back in Pentecont's early days. He cranked out a ton of cheap horror silent films and was a master of interesting commercial gimmicks. But people in Pentacon forgot about his name ages ago. I only found the film he used to trap us through sheer luck. Picked it up at Interstellar Junk Market. So we're dealing with total nobody? That's not good. What makes you say that? It's heroic spirits who left a mark in history. Our legends usually hint at our greatest weakness. Like that one warrior who bathed in the river of the underworld and became invincible except for his heel. Hey! Good old Achilles. I was hoping you know something about that person's past, but turns out he's just some washed up no-name that even you folks have not heard about. Fits right in with Mr. Scott, doesn't it? A pair of nobodies with shady tricks up their sleeves. Still, I've got this feeling. If they've got the upper hand now, they've got no real way to finish us. Well, we're all just fine for the time being. Tricksters never pack much of a punch anyway. Right, he was a film director in life. That means he's not going to suddenly become a powerhouse after turning into a heroic spirit. His noble phantasm proves it. He built it off one of his old horror flicks, basically a reality marvel. Though it's a rare ability, it feels more like a trap, one that only ensnares its victims. But a trap can't hurt the prey, then it's the hunter who'll be in trouble. Now he's got 3 servants in his stomach, while the strongest fortress always falls from the inside. You really do have the mind of a leader, always so sharp on reading the situation. I'd better pull my weight too. He might not have an obvious weak point, but if he could find Assassin's true body and let my arrows give him a proper haircut, that reality marvel of his would no longer exist. Sounds like everyone's got their sights set. Henri, I know I've butted heads with the Express crew before, but that was just a difference of perspective. As for this time, I've got no interest in Holy Grail. My boss is more concerned about what old Odie has up his sleeve. If you're willing, maybe we can actually work together this time. All comes down to how you perform. You see that, Master? It looks like Miss Robin's alliance is starting to come together. This army has a goal, and now it's time to move. We saw the exit on the way in. Let's head that way while we still can. Alright, let's go. Yeah! It's an endless corridor, a layout completely different before. What an annoying bounded feel. I'm just struggling against an assassin. We can't bring the space to calm, we may never find a way out. It's like we just looped back to where we started. If we don't find some kind of countermeasure, we could be stuck running in circles forever. Master, why not leave some of your chips and dice behind as markers? You don't need to remind me of that. I've already tried it, but didn't expect Grady to be such a greedy money grubber. Hey, don't go throwing shade, extra boy. I was just cleaning up the set as usual. Gotta make sure random props don't ruin the scene. Next scene is all about IPC employees trapped in a haunted hallway and cursed to suffer forever. Nowhere to escape and no one will ever come to help. In here, any struggle is just wasted effort. Is that Miss Robin singing? What? Grady, looks like you forgot that you didn't only trap us in your noble phantasm. That's what you get for cutting the budget, Grady. While you're busy writing, directing, and starring as yourself, Miss Robin already found a way out on the other side of the set. Everyone, follow the music. Producer, you useless piece of junk. I sent you to ambush 2 mere low threat characters. How did you still mess that up? And this music, why can't my noble phantasm suppress it? Looks like we did it for too long. Forgot your own trade, huh? Even in the silent film era, movies had soundtracks. Hey, what's this? Grady Films Anniversary Special. Now dominating 45% Penacony's local film market, Grady's entertainment company stands as the city's most successful. As times change, we sit down with Mr. Grady once more. Will he deliver another unexpected perspective? You established a Grady company while still in prison. How did you convince the company inspector to allow an inmate to form a business behind bars? For most IPC dogs, it comes down to one thing: profit. When prisoners were awake, IPC's Nicodium Cinemas successfully drained what little money inmates had. But Dre's, well, before they realized what was happening, my lawyer friends had already put my name on the Dream Bubble movie technology patent. They wanted to squeeze every last coin for prisoner savings into their own pockets, so they set up a company under my name and made me chairman. Of course, the actual person in charge was our dear inspector, McCoy Tyner. He faced plenty of criticism as an IPC puppet back then, but today's Grady Films is practically a brand new company, wouldn't you say? Yes, all thanks to Mr. McCoy's excessive confidence. He actually gave me, the so-called honorary chairman, a dividend share, treating it like spare change. The prisoner savings, which should have flowed 100% back to the IPC, now had a tiny stream diverted to me. Though barely significant, that money successfully helped fund the initial stages of Penacony's War of Independence. McCoy died while trying to crush the rebellion. The original Grady company became history, but the Nicodium cinemas and assets he left behind formed the foundation for rebuilding our film industry later. In that sense, I should be grateful to him, especially for dying when he did. Beyond importing excellent films, Grady Films has fostered many local talents. As competition intensifies, what wisdom would you share with the next generation? Make films with passion, not opportunism. I hope future Penacony creates its own universally famous masterpieces that belong truly to us. I also extend a warm invitation to dream-weaving technology specialists to join Grady Films. Help us improve our still-evolving Dream Bubble movies technology and create better experience for audiences everywhere. Interesting. World. Renew your definition. Gentle force of harmony flows through the tight space. At its hearts, two singers light the way for the lost. But at the same time, evil spirits approach them, determined to shred and consume these visitors from beyond the sky. So Robin, watch out. You coward. Pick on someone your own size. By my command spell. Whatever you have in mind, it's already too late. The blur too fast to track, Miss Nose grabs the attacking monsters and viciously smashes their head into the floor. She is still a servant. She might be a caster servant, but she's still a servant. Oh no, my cathode ray tubes. Ah, don't hit my screen with your microphone. Ow. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Bang, bang, bang. Honestly, that might be the first R-rated scene in the whole movie. You start to wonder if Robin actually summoned a berserker. That's it. The guards back in Asdana prison were tougher than these things. Bravo, truly Penacony's brightest bloom. A brilliant in both drama and action. This terrible wardrobe, the nonsense plot, no one could have cooked this up but you, Grady. Oh, they know each other. I spent so much effort clawing my way out of the grave, so quit burning my eyes with your bargain bin flicks. Of course, real directors know when to leave the stage. The actors. I watched the free concert. Miss Note is so cool. You and Grady seem to have a bit of history. I watched a free concert. We meet again. As a caster, your combat style was quite a surprise. Can't say that counted as a fight between mages. Guess people in Penacony really have a broad definition of caster. Really? I thought it was pretty normal. Of course you would think that's normal. Hi, Silver. You would think that's normal. An archer dual-wielding swords isn't qualified to talk about this. I managed to feel out the right path using the power of harmony, all thanks to Miss Note's protection. I saw you covering me in that fight. Even if you can't say your name, I know you must be someone great. I believe in that wholeheartedly. Master, this cannot change the present situation. Without a true name, I'm just a weak Iris family artist. No, the way you shielded your master now just proves you're an exceptional servant. You'll never understand despair when even your name is taken away, and you've been wrung dry of all worth. Exactly, powerless, barely able to protect her master, let alone win this Holy Grail war. Hold on, I gotta hydrate a bunch of times to satisfy the child. Then why not work with me again like before? Mr. Odie can grant all your wishes. Shut up, you're a fool with less artistic taste than an automatic instrument. Your work doesn't even have the artistic value of a ruined roll of film. Sorry, Grady, that was a bit harsh, but why are you serving that opportunistic fat old fart? Hiding somewhere off screen, Grady's size too, his voice full of melancholy. Sure you are. Because he summoned me, of course, even in death. Forgotten by the world, Penacony clutches our souls like a miser. But hey, sweetheart, at least we have a chance to rewrite our past failures this time. This gloom won't do. Let's kick off the final act of Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody. The true evil awaits at the end of this haunted hotel. Truly an evil thing. Whoa, the director really went in all in this time. Surviving protagonist finally reaches the heart of the hotel. The evil spirit appears through the screen. Then I gather all the lights and effects on you, shaping you into an invincible monster. Lyndon Scott, you'll become a legion of evil spirits, a horror icon etched in movie history. Honestly, the way this guy keeps coming for you, even the wildest British hounds would call it obsessive. Master, what did you do to him? What didn't I do to him? Just some private disagreements. Look, I was young and I didn't know what I was doing. I was young and I didn't know what I was doing. It was the Zhenzhou. He was being a real asshole at Orem Valley. Or Orem Alley, I mean. Master, your line. Say your entrance line. Wow. That is quite the face. By the way, what's the lore on these guys? Scott, who gathered all the filming resources to become the greatest protagonist of all protagonists. With his consciousness and soul scattered by his servant, he seeks revenge from the trail. These are in 1,000 different appearances. Do they all have the same thing? Yep, they do. Okay. Debating. Yeah, I might as well. Just because he doesn't have the buff from Sparkle, but it'll be fine. We got it. Bye-bye. Easy. I don't even need Sparkle's buff, actually. Oh no, there's dissension in ranks. Gotta start bickering and tossing blame around. What a scene. Fighting someone like this, there's no honor in it. Sorry, Mr. Scott. I was wrong about you. You're a natural comedian who's only good at playing comical characters. Dropping into a horror flick? That's just not a miscast, but an insult to the lens. Great minds think alike. Actually, I think that was being generous. Oh no, he can't use his command seal. Get off. Get off. Get off. Trying to dominate me, my set with just 3 command spells? Mr. Scott, consider yourself fired. Apologies, cast and crew. You had to witness that little meltdown between director and actor. Underestimating the power of harmony was on me. I also shouldn't have brought you all together. So I'll be more thoughtful of your stage entrances next time. I look forward to hearing your piercing screams all over again in our next film. And he gets away. A Haunting of Clocks. Lead actors unknown. Oh, it's still going. I thought that would have ended there. Did we just leave his reality marble? Something's off. Each night, the Clockland will reveal its unknown side. As the protagonist, you open your eyes and find yourself trapped in a nightmare with no exit, and now a terrifying enemy is standing right beside you. Knowing we're allies, you still got over your way to stir up trouble and sow discord? Mr. Archer, you don't strike me as someone married to a contract. Wouldn't it be smart to take this split-up operation and eliminate a rival for your master? I might give it a thought. Don't let him get in your head. Ribbit, Saber, help me. Did I kill her? I turned that question over 12 times before you woke up. If I had decided to act, you wouldn't even get the chance to open your eyes. Thank you, Archer. I appreciate it. Too bad. I thought you were smarter than this. Guess you'll have to suffer for it. The wicked watchmaker brought from hell evil spirits that wield different curses. Disguised as harmless amusement park mascots, they drag victims into sleep and torture their souls for eternity. Excuse me, I'm the director at Clock Studios. Do you own the rights to our Clocky? Don't worry, Mr. Odie's PR team will handle it. I used to dream of turning Clock Studios theme park in my own nightmare park. Who knew I'd get my wish this way? It's even more satisfied in buying a triple stuffed Stargazer's pie. Soak it in, dear character. I almost said soak in it. Until you become toys for the evil spirits. If you're just gonna stand there, I might take Assassin's advice and write you out early. Come on, according to that great director, it's time for us to be tortured by the evil spirits. Okay, you say so, Archer. So, I gotta go let my dogs out. It's probably gonna take me about 10-15 minutes. So, we're gonna take a quick break. So, I'll be right back. BRB. Keep going. Mem. Thanks. That person up ahead, is that Miss Note? Oh, my bad, sweetheart. Almost forgot. Your voice is already my personal property. First it was the copyright of your songs, then your image, and finally, your name. They found a younger, prettier girl, slapped the name blank on her, and put her on stage. And you'll die in despair in the desert of Dreamscape. I'll devour your body piece by piece, and even that fake name, Miss Note, will be mine. My Granny Note. That's not copyright, that's monopolization. You sent me a bid? Hold on, let me check real quick. Hold on. Okay. Alright. That is a video of Miraidon nearly one-shotting a Copperjaw raid that we struggled on earlier today. Huh. Well, to be fair, the Copperjaw we fought wasn't a flying Terra. But still. That's crazy. That is crazy damage that Miraidon's doing. Maybe I should build my own Miraidon, just like you did. Okay, there we go. Alright, anyway, back to this. I am curious to see how Archer responds to this line specifically. Oh, he doesn't respond. Dang it. Finally, and right on cue, let your friends get a good look at how far you've fallen. Don't be so quick to charge in, Red Handsome. I might look frail, but I could still drag Miss Note down with me before you land a hit. And why would I spare an enemy servant? 2 birds with 1 stone sounds perfect to me. Oh yeah, the lollipop chainsaw. I forgot you mentioned that. You seem just like another hollow loudmouth, like Grady. Figures, you foolish outworlders don't realize just how powerful this nameless servant could be in the Pentaconi. Call it a charitable performance. Let me give you a taste of what Caster can really do. The voice of harmony will compel all life to dance to my tune and become my familiars. And you'll drown in syrupy oblivion. We'll see about that. Anyone who fights with a stolen weapon is bound to get hurt by it. If I were you, I'd think twice before swinging you ripped off from Miss Note. Master, are you alright? I was just about to do some stretches. Archer's threatening me! People are already saying it looks awful being upheld by a company with focus on AI, apparently. So it's not Grasshopper that is behind it. Dang, that sucks. Wait, no. What's Grasshopper? No, Grasshopper wasn't. Who made Lollipop Chainsaw? Hold on, I'm forgetting. Was it Grasshopper? Hold on. I gotta check this now. Yeah, no, it is Grasshopper. I was right. So it's not being... The new one's not being made by Grasshopper. That sucks. Who owns the rights to it? Okay, hold on. Let me see who owns the rights to it. I would assume the publisher, which was... Hatakawa Games. And, Warner Brothers and... Oh. Warner Brothers. That would explain it. New Lollipop Chainsaw game and anime announced by Dragami Games? Who? Alright, hold on. Dragami Games. Huh? That can't be right. They have Lollipop Chainsaw in their game list, the original. Nintendo Wiki. Okay, hold on. Let me check this Gamatsu. Dragami Games is a video game developer headquartered in Higashitanda, Shinagawa, Tokyo, Japan, and a subsidiary of Extreme. It was established by Yoshimi Yasuda and has inherited several intellectual properties from Katakawa Games, including Lollipop Chainsaw, Demon Games, Natural Doctrine, God Wars, The Lost Child, Root Letter, Root Film, Lover, and Relayer. Did Kadokawa Games go under? Did I miss that happening? Hold on. I know there's a fake collab going on stream, but I need to look into this. Hold on. There's no way to hydrate. Okay. On February 2025, Kadokawa announced the merger of Dwango, Bookwalker, and Kadokawa connected into one company, with Dwango being the surviving company. Alright, so I guess Kadokawa itself doesn't exist because it merged with 2 other companies. What's this Dwango? I've never heard of Dwango. All right, media company. I guess the most notable thing about it is that mages, they bought mages. If anyone knows what mages is, I only know what mages is because of Neptunia. Okay, they were a subsidiary of Kadokawa for a while. Okay, I don't know. I have no idea. I guess Dragami Games was part of something called Extreme, which is related to Kadokawa in some way, which no longer exists. It's now whatchamacallit, Dwango Kadokawa. I don't know. The point is, it's not Grasshopper. So, frick, that sucks. That really sucks. But anyway, Archer's threatening me. Archer, what nonsense are you feeding Henri this time? I didn't... Wait, is this really the time to tattle to the grown-ups? Trying to steal the spotlight from the star? Get them. Whoever takes them now gets a lifetime supply of Soul Glad from investors. For Soul Glad! For free meals! Seriously, Soul Glad and 2 bottles of syrup and you're all in for the devil? What happened to your pride, it's monsters? I'm a background extra. Who has time for pride? Human or monster, beast or demon, if you got a mind of your own, then you've got the right to chase hope with your own 2 hands. Your soul's worth is far more than the pittance your employer is offering. I can't promise you paradise, but I swear I'll always fight in the front lines, not hide behind while you die. So what'll it be? Spend your life as a dancing puppet for him, or live one moment as a knight? It's not too late to turn back now. There's only one answer to that. Wheresoever my king's sword points, our hearts shall follow. I was here first! How are you controlling my familiars? That's what the writing skill is for. Because she does have the writing skill. Leader charisma, my friend. Our abilities prioritize over you. That's what the writing skill was for. Oh, I didn't even notice that she's on it. She's writing it. She is literally using the writing skill. And I didn't even notice until after that line. You traitors, one pep talk you're switching sides? You're just extras. Don't you want your paycheck? Look at you acting all high and mighty. What else can you even do besides throwing money around to strong-arm us? I'm the King of Knights Mount now, not some familiar you can boss around like a dog. I bestow upon you the name of my beloved steed, Lamray III. Now come with me. Let us vanquish the evil before us. In the name of the king! Wait, if you kill me, you all vanish too. You're still my familiars. Ah! B rank charisma and B rank writing, indeed. I failed to protect my master, was forced to separate from her, and now to make matters worse, it's the enemy who came to save me. I am. Ma'am, this is where you say thank you instead of sorry. But no excuse can cover up my incompetence and negligence. A powerless servant is nothing but a worthless doll. About Miss Robin, there's something... Never mind, just come with me. Writing B is the name of the achievement. This collab is everything I wanted and more. I'm not sure what the enemy did, but she's been split into pieces. Took me a while to find even these few. I figured I managed to do nothing in this war. I don't deserve to be called a heroic spirit. You've done extremely well. It's great of you, Blaze Dirty. This kind of reminds me to try not to laugh challenge. Love using your little harmony tricks on me, huh? Now scatter your singer across my nightmare park and see who's helping you get out of here. Please don't be sad because of us. You've already done your best, just... Okay, nah, it's not gonna work. Just like an Iris by the Riverside. Call it what you want. She's still too weak. No need to sugarcoat it. The old fool. Once I find that darn Odie, I'm gonna tear his puffball and stomp it right down the ground. That's the polite Robin? And then the Scholar Robin. Judging for what I can tell, splitting us up like this was probably an act of revenge, but our minds naturally try to reconnect. Theoretically, if we can reunite all the me's, we summon Ian of Harmony, you combine into a giant robot. Give me a break. Are there no functioning adults around here? Archer's done with our shit already. I love it. I love it so much. The correct answer is she'll merge back into her original form. That is, if you survive the curses from the devils. Then let's get going. Wait, you're really planning to drag all these deadweights with you while you fight? Heads up, I don't have the action part of Robin with me. I only think, I don't do. Hold on one second. I gotta take care of something real quick. Let's go to sleep, okay? I had to turn the light off in the other room so the dogs can go to sleep. Time for dogs to go to sleep. Wait, please, someone must stay behind with me to protect Miss Robin. I know this is asking too much, but I'll even offer my life. Victory gained through coercion is a disgrace to any warrior. Since Miss Robin is our ally, protecting her is only right. I'll stay. As a master, your resistance to magecraft is far weaker than ours. If Grady knocks you out, I disappear with you. That's exactly what the enemy wants. Let Archer stay. Sorry, miss, I don't take orders from you. My master is still missing, so I've got no reason to babysit this shattered kid for you. Then let Saber stay. This is indeed the best solution at the moment. Archer, please protect Henri. This is all I ask as an opponent. Don't place too much faith in me. I always have faith in every friend of mine. Master, good luck. Alright, let the knight stay here with the princess, and we'll go reap some enemy lives. Archer may have a sharp tongue, but when it comes down to it, he's a solid ally. Master, best of luck to you. My master, I'm counting on all of you. Robin's cast their blessing-filled gaze your way. Not that you can actually see their eyes. Alright, let's go. Traitors don't get to boss us around. Before I lose my patience, here's your chance to switch sides. Kill the one next to you and return to us. Despite its rough design, the dog-shaped monster's name suggests it's molded after a classic figure from the Clocky cartoon, likely a derivative of the werewolf brother Hanu. Stop pushing yourself, Mr. Scott. Its target is me. You don't have to throw your life away for nothing. Oh, Scott of Justice. Now we need to assemble all pieces of exotic. Yes, indeed. What do you even have to do with justice? This nightmare is terrifying. That's a funny face. And it's also the Robin origami bird. I like how he ends every one of his sentences with ghetto. One or two, it makes no difference. You all get stuck in an endless cycle of suffering and play Hanu's adventure for the next billion years. The Lone Wolf brothers let out a very satisfied humph. Enough chit-chat. Time for the most terrifying torment of all of Penacony. With a blinding flash, your body shrinks. You're forced into the outline of Brother... Oh, we are playing Brother Hanu's adventure. Now you'll know the horror of being trapped in Hanu's adventure. For life. Oh, they turned people into cartoon animals? Is this some magecraft from the age of the ancient Greek gods? No, the mechanics feel entirely different. Help, don't tell me all I can say is humph again. Where's my rocket launcher? I know you have a lot to say, but to preserve the integrity of Hanu's adventure, all you can do is let out a very urgent humph. They even lost the ability to speak rationally? Maybe I should just leave her. It's not like she was all that helpful anyway. Damn, Archer. You let out a terrified humph. So you can understand that. Guess I can't just leave her. Can you make sense of what she's saying? Of course, Brother Hanu said he's gonna punch that evil spirit right in the face. How did it come to this? Is this a nursery or a zoo? Archer's just like, what the fuck is going on here? Surrounded by animal echoing cries, a vein throbbed faintly on Archer's temple. It was the worst mental trauma he'd suffered since the Holy Grail War began. You really want to tell Archer you need a Hanu TV to return to normal. Maybe you should look around for clues. Archer does not vibe with this universe. All the best, ultra cool Hanu Trailblazer. I believe you can defeat that baddie. Tweet. Old friend, I'll be rooting for you. Enough messing around. Let me think how we can lift this curse. Think you'd turn back using a TV? The Lone Wolf brothers already smashed every Hano TV in the theme park ahead of time. What, is there something weird about this TV, or is it just part of the solution to the curse? Without a confirming Playing the smallest of hopes, you glance at Scott, but as a righteous TV, all he can offer is anything but help. Maybe it's just your imagination, but his expression seems 30% smug and 70% mocking. You lash out, kicking Scott in frustration. Alright, let's do this. Every time I ask you a question, and the answer is yes, kick him once. If it's no, kick him twice. This TV is the key to lifting the curse, isn't it? Yes, kick once. By usual magecraft logic, destroying the core should nullify the effect. Should I smash the TV? No, kick twice. Then let's think in reverse. You want me to repair this machine and restore it to its original state, right? Yes, he can do that! Yes, kick like crazy. Time to end this. Trace. On. Oh, that's a cool effect! That is such a cool effect! Back to normal. Impossible! You actually found a way to break the curse? That's cheating! Doesn't count! I demand a rematch! You think you'll get a second chance with the same trick? Looks like I won't have to step in after all. Oh, that's weird. Thanks, pal. We'll be taking this thing's head now. Anytime, any place. Galaxy Ranger, serving justice! Die, you son of a fork! Oh, I didn't even play a gunshot. It's the same. Yeah, too bad all the budget and overworld animations went into that. It's a shame. I hope it plays that animation at least one more time. That is a very cool trace-on animation. Long time no see, though it's only been a little while. Ever since the shirt head sucked me into TV, I've been lost in the hotel, sending my greetings to all the other little fudge pies all along the way. Just a moment ago, the whole space cracked and collapsed. When I regained my footing, bam, there was Miss Robin right next to me. Didn't expect it, but the girl's got a bit of that ranger vibe in her. By the way, what's that fudged thing raised by the nosewalker next to you? A prisoner? Poor Archer. He's just like, ugh. Huh? Alright, let's get down to business. About Scott of Justice. Depending on this goes, I'll decide how hard to beat you up. Yeah, I don't believe that for a second. God of Justice is not like those evil ones. He threw himself in to protect me, Tweet. You trust this son of a nosewalker? Might as well believe I'm a general of the Zhanzhou. No offense, but making someone like him turn over a new leaf is like asking the Antimatter Legion to plant trees in a kingdom of banditry. I completely agree. We can't afford a risk. If the enemy cursed him or turned him to some kind of special familiar, then...
これがスコートの策略である可能性も否めないけど、邪悪な彼が私の中にいて、いつでも目覚められるとしたら、それでも私を連れて行ってほしい。他のロビンさんを助けたいのだ。それからスコートの陰謀を阻止するためにも、いざという時に私を殺せる人間が必要だけど。
Keep up your act. Let's see if I fall for it. Let's not be too hard on him. We don't have time to waste. As the old saying goes, every charter deserves a second cookie. How about we take him in for now? If he turns good, great. If not, we can always chuck him out as servant as a projectile. Well, since the victim herself said so. Miss Ranger will count on you to escort this little bird back to Saber and the others. We'll wrap this up fast. Find the rest of Miss Robin and track down my unreliable master. Oh, more lore. The Blank Report. Following multiple scandals involving famous actress Blank, all major associated companies have terminated her endorsement contracts and canceled her Dreamscape tours. However, several Dream Chaser organizations that received her sponsorship maintained that their charity performances in the wilderness area will proceed as scheduled. Mr. Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family, noted that had starred in numerous classics at their invitation. Her songs became household staples, and almost every Penacony home contains products she endorsed. Mr. Alfalfa expressed deep regret over her downfall. Reports indicate they've already found a replacement to inherit her name, with the second promising to present a better image while continuing the legendary story of Unknown. Mr. Alfalfa maintains that Blank is an accomplished actress, singer, and artist whose past work shouldn't be diminished by current scandals. However, per contract terms, the Alfalfa family retains the rights to reclaim all related copyrights, including musical products, film, and television rights, and a registered Blank trademark. If Blank uses any of these commercially without the Alfalfa family's approval, they will pursue legal action. Additionally, at a recent press conference, a Grady Film spokesperson announced they will terminate the partnership with Hiss Blank in 10 system days due to her recent negative impact. Their upcoming film, Spheroid Station, scheduled to begin shooting at year-end, will now start a second Blank, selected by Alfalfa's agency instead of the original Blank. That's rough. Oh, there's more. Quiet, so quiet you can hear the ticking of clockwork gears, the breath and evil spirit trembling with glee. Tick-tock, so you've come after all. Here to steal the last Robin, are you? You'll never succeed. Every Robin belongs to me. Old Clocky. And once I've gathered them all, I'll summon the God of Robin, swallow all of Penacony whole, and become the King of Nightmares. Too many new plot twists. I don't even know where to start complaining. Dream Bubble Cinema, history excerpt. If historical turning points are like knots in a record-keeping rope, Grady undoubtedly created two significant ones. First came his invention of Dream Bubble filming technology. Second was his shocking decision to tear up the patent copyright. Why abandon rights to such astronomically profitable technology? Grady never offered an explanation. Contemporary audiences praised Grady's selflessness, but these accolades gradually morphed in criticism as his terrible films flooded the market. Here's an interview from that period. It's truly remarkable. What thought process led you to abandon such a valuable patent? The Dream Bubble patent has long restricted Penacony's film industry, forcing talented creators to abandon their dreams. While copyright awareness grew, so did copyright trolls, corrupting our creative environment. As a horror director, I'd rather hear audience laughing about being scared than witness endless copyright tragedies. Many believe Blank's death directly influenced your decision to tear up the patent, serving both as a memorial to her and a gift to the newly formed Himemia Films. What's your comment on this? Blank's death was a complete tragedy. When almost everyone turned their backs on her, she still sang for those most vulnerable, ultimately losing her life during a charity performance. We all bear responsibility for what happened. Are you suggesting that the Alfalfa family and Mr. Alfalfa played a role in this? No, absolutely not. The Alfalfa family has always been an angel investor in entertainment, helping countless Irish family artists rise to fame. Mr. Alfalfa remains an invaluable Grady Films partner. I'm certain we'll collaborate even more closely in the future. Oh. That's sus. That's very sus. I know we're going off the beaten path. I'm just curious to see if there's anything down here. Or if there's like a point where it'll just tell me to stop. Oh, it's a loop. Back to the... Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay. Before I judge you all, I must first deal with a disobedient pawn. Scott, how utterly despicable that you sided with them. So desperate to play the hero, are you? Just felt an ominous chills run down my spine. Ah! Poor Archer. Why waste your breath on it? One bullet to fudge them up and we're done here. Tick-tock, thought I'd just play along your little hero fantasy? Mr. Grady gave me a special bullet that never misses. One pull of this trigger and the master with the most dialogue will drop dead on the spot. So it's probably Robin. Oh, it's me. Die, Henri. That took the fatal hit meant for you. Damn. Yay, time to crack open the champagne. I knew it! I knew it! If your worthless seed-stealing self hadn't blocked that bullet, old Cocky would have eliminated Henri already. Who are you to have the audacity to act proud? I sent you undercover to deliver a crushing blow to the story's climax. Instead, you couldn't even manage basic narrative structure. Even a child could tell you were putting on an act. Since you're just so desperate for attention, congratulations, Mr. Sky. You are hereby demoted from actor to stage decoration. You don't even have a behind. Just hang it up and the pain will be gone. Just one more bullet and no more pain. Old Clocky, quit playing dead. No completed scene. No paycheck for you. What gave you the impression I was faking? My clockwork has been ticking away this whole time. Uh-oh. Did you know, for a demon manipulating human emotions is like playing an instrument. Just a light touch and you get something like this. I see. He's using his clockwork right now. Haha, that was so fudge and satisfying. Time to break out the Heldor and smoke malt juice to celebrate. Uh-oh, his emotions are out of whack. Uncontainable joy surges through the man's heart, sending him into euphoria, and yet this is nothing more than a common mental attack. Watchmaker, witness this. Your most prized trick now belongs to me. Darn it, for some bizarre reason, I have the sudden urge to dance with this jerk. Tick-tock, behold the clockwork, invented by the Watchmaker, the devil who once ruled Penacony. In its presence, even the strongest minds become nothing but blank pages, easily rewritten at will. How is your powers range so ridiculously broad? You dare use my own powers against me, Grady? Oh, this one might actually get a reaction out of Archer, though. What are you so proud of, you cheap imitation? Oh, I didn't. Dang it. Messing with your bro Hill? Big mistake. Come on, Arlen, show this knockoff what actual clockwork can do. Please reset Boot Hill's emotional state back to normal. Alright, let's begin. Oh, he's untunable right now. If you're reading this, it means you chose the wrong opponent. Well, who do we have here? A poor little thing, trying to save your friend from a curse we can't even protect yourself. Surprised your clockwork is useless? Shocked, confused? Well, of course you are. The power of your clockwork comes for Clocky, but I am old Clocky. When the junior meets the senior, it's only natural for you to fail. Now it's time for the old man to teach the kid a lesson. A feeling beyond words clutches at your mind. Not one of clockworks, 4 different emotions. This is darker, heavier, like a silent quagmire. Departed loved ones, betrayal by those you trusted most, a shadow approaching death. These manufactured emotions burst in your heart, leaving just a black void that watches you with the empty eyes of a corpse. You finished with your little show yet? I don't have time to play pretend with you. Impossible. I use clockwork to turn everyone's emotions to pure despair. Oh, you poor sweet summer child. Archer only has one emotion, and it is despair. Ugh, how trite. Your dialogue is straight from Villains 101. These pathetic attempts at manipulation are less effective than vultures squawking over a corpse. What took you so long? Was that whole silent badass act really necessary? Knock off will cost you on your performance review. Have you figured out the enemy's weak spot yet? Was it your magic resistance that blocked a mental attack? If only it were that simple. Unfortunately, my magic resistance isn't nearly as powerful as Saber's. I want to see how deep this monster's hell could go in this strange universe of yours, but it seems your world still has hope and a future after all. Despair? Please, I've witnessed enough scenes of despair to submerge this entire playground of nightmare. I've seen corpses hanging from gallows that stretch like endless forests. I've witnessed the charred remains after doomsday battles where people become nothing more than ravenous beasts devouring each other. Like I said, Archer's whole existence is just despair. Just who in the world are you? A hard-working guardian, though admittedly somewhat of a workaholic. I've seen far too many forms of despair, but to break me, your fake illusions don't even come close. Tick-tock, cranking power to maximum. I refuse to accept that anyone can resist my clockwork now. Ever see bodies mangled under war chariots? Trace on! It's gonna play the animation again. Yeah! It's so cool! That's cool. I love that. Oh man.
ガツンとくるやつですか。バトル体験。2倍速ってこんなもん。そうよ一体。
It's time!
I am the bone of my soul. Unlimited.
Oh, whoops. I screwed up. I accidentally hit the button too early. You'll get smugged. The director will avenge me. Extra lines won't earn you extra pay. Oh, in that case, I'm dead. Good work. Now let's regroup with the others. Oh, looks like you just crawled out of a tough fight. Fork and Void Song Whale. Now you decide to appear after we did all the work? Well, I did do something, alright. Some evil spirit called the Revolver Governor got playing with me and insisted we play a game and ended up losing 10 years worth of savings to me. Look, I even brought an old friend back with me. Sleepy Ramen. Ah. After a short break, the scattered allies finally reconvened from across the set. I had no idea so much was happening. Thank you for keeping my master safe. I just didn't want to give Grady satisfaction. Let's save the thanks for later. Didn't that girl say if we brought all her split selves together, she could return to normal? I proposed this theory assuming none of the Robins would be in a defect status. There's a dissonance in the melody. Despair. You old clocky. Dang it, Grady, what foul language are you having me use? Anyway, the emotion affecting the last master hasn't disappeared despite the enemy's demise. So we'll just have to clockwork it. Are you saying that Robin can't change back? Sunday will absolutely kill me dead. My resonance isn't nearly as powerful as Robin's, but it's enough to clear this minor dissonance. Master, please stay quiet and don't disturb my melody. Ignore whatever you see. These are just my internal doubts and won't hurt anyone else. Now rebuild a melody that's truly your own. Thank you everyone for your help. Without you, I would have definitely been virgin. Sorry, seems the consciousness splitting effects haven't completely worn off. Everyone, please come closer. I've decoded this film's melody. With a few adjustments, we should break free from Grady's noble phantasm. Master, you gave me the chance to join a Holy Grail War, and I saved you once in return. We're now square. What a pleasant surprise, old friend. Have you finally understood who it is that can truly grant your wish? The evil spirit must still be affecting you. Let me tune you properly. Master, you're far too kind-hearted, with no interest in the Holy Grail. That's why I must pursue this path myself. Mr. Odie is a businessman through and through. His price will be astronomically high. And would you really betray your friends just to let me win the Holy Grail War? Here's some advice. While I'm still here, use a command spell to kill me, just like all those others who toyed with my fate. If this is beyond you, Miss Robin, then we must part ways here. Is this a declaration of war? Since you're no longer Miss Robin's servants, I have no reason to let a potential enemy walk away. I can tell you're still hesitating. Before I draw my blade, there's still time to change your mind. Everyone, aren't you forgetting something? I'm still here! My old friend has finally found her path of fulfilling her wish, and I won't let anyone block her way. You want to skip my noble phantasm? No, I'll just have to add some more excitement. The second screening is ending. See you in the final nightmare. Goodbye, Master. May your kindness never meet betrayal. Director! Oh. Okay, this section is taking quite a while, this silent movie section. Silent Stage Act 3, Plan 6 from Outer Space. Lead actor Self-Deceiving Heart. Hero's blood, monster's blood, and this third act, the story details how explorers cause bloodshed in strange worlds. This is exactly what dream chasers of the pioneering age live for. Dadgum, Wubaboo. When will this ever end? Aren't these movies all the same? Oh my, even a proper pioneer like the cowboy can't bear to watch any longer. Director, though I don't know your life story, but surely a box office disaster and a miserable end seem all but fated. And you, Mr. Scott, did you change your tune because you were planning to abandon darkness and embrace the light? Looks like not even Assassin's Master can tolerate his trashy films anymore. Director, did you place me in the wrong spot? I'm still among the bad guys! No. Given your stellar performance earlier, our partnership ends here. As for old oldie, I'll file a claim for accidental casualty compensation on your behalf. It'll be issued to your family. Because the ending of this Plan 6 for Outer Space is no survivors. Grady, since you show no mercy, don't blame me for returning the favor. Director Adventuring. My earlier hostility was just an act to fool our enemies. I infiltrated Odie's group specifically for this moment, to help you win the Holy Grail, the only one who truly deserves it. I may vomit. This doesn't even faze me no more. There it is, Scott's special begging technique. Mr. Scott, I know things haven't been going smoothly for you and your department, but if you could show enough commitment, the Strategic Investment Department might have a better spot for you. How do you accept such things so easily? Grady, you don't think I was truly going to let you play me like a fool, right? As an actor, I am part of your noble phantasm too. As such, being the former protagonist, I can actually use your second noble phantasm's power. How dare you? Director of Entry, this is my show of commitment to you. Deploying Staff Access, one-click noble phantasm skip. Holy moly, FGO doesn't even have that. The mystical noble phantasm skip. FGO doesn't even have that. And Star Rail has it. Apologies for asking having technical difficulties. Progressing rapidly. The actors, everyone please stop acting. FGO could never skip a noble phantasm. Lyndon Scott. Well, obscene language from the prison world era. Me. How could there be an audience so uncultured? You skipped all the best parts of the movie. This is the result of my entire life's work. And it was trash. You know nothing. I am the creator of the Dream Bubble movie genre. It was I who established the first film company in Penacony. If I hadn't given up on my monopoly on filmmaking technology, the watchmaker and Maven would have never achieved what they did. So, would that make the films you made not bad? I'm even feeling a little bad for you now, Director Grady. You were thoroughly outclassed by true others. As a master of marketing or an inventor, you're undoubtedly a success, but the audience doesn't care what you gave in your efforts. They just know that your movie is terrible. You can't feel the limit of the audience patience. It's just an endless cliche-ridden silent series of utterly unexciting gore. What a waste of everyone's time. No surprise that the audience eventually abandoned you. Well, it's hopeless. This guy's probably gone mad. Archer. What? I'm simply offered him a final shot. You're the one who drove him insane. They're perfect for each other, by the way. What a sharp-tongued, amusing, and flamboyant actor you are. It's rare for anyone to make me go completely speechless during a debate. Oh. Didn't see that coming, did ya? Strangling you all in this nightmare pantomime feels a bit dull now. Tell me, would you be interested in siding with old Odie? What are you yapping about this time? Trying to drive a wedge? If we join forces, we could sweep the rest of these opponents off the board in an instant. Surely a senior executive of the Strategic Investment Department who understands investments better than anyone would make the right choice. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Adventuring? You seem particularly obsessed with me, Director. It's because I, as an amateur film critic, repeatedly tore apart your masterpiece? Of course, it's because you're the cleverest one here, most aware of the fact that despite your apparent power, none of you have actually escaped my bounded field. For someone like you, betrayal is always an option to consider, not a moral absolute. Someone like me? You may be a terrible filmmaker, but you're not bad at reading people. Fork me, you're not, seriously. A good businessman always evaluates the situation and adjusts their stance for a better investment. I'm tired of this endless farce. Eliminating this many competitors at once is quite profitable. I thought you didn't care about the Holy Grail. Apologies, Henri. I wasn't being honest. Great, I love flexible actors like you. Now let me show you my goodwill. Let's move to the next scene. Your caliber deserves a much bigger stage. Special feature, the Golden Gatekeeper. Lead actors, Aventurine. Oh, he gets his voice now. Taking orders from a hack like Grady? Seriously? Makes sense. Compared to this lot, you and Grady are clearly cut from the same money-grubbing cloth. Actually pledging yourself to Grady? Aventurine, did you really turn us? This is going to be the way tougher than Scott was. Totally misjudged you. Guess I'll need to use a few extra pudgeon bullets on this guy. No, it should be my sword that delivers the final blow to the enemy commander. Master, if you're just joking, I can still cover for you if you apologize now, but if you're serious, this won't end without blood being spilled. I'll ask one more time. Shall I remove your legs first, or should I start cutting off that irritating hand of yours? Mr. Aventurine? So you still... Oh.
令状を使って服従させるべきなんだろうけど、体に刻まれたもので他人をどうこうするのは嫌いでね。そっちにつくのが君の考えなら好きにするといいよ。ただ、立場を変えないとゲームの全体が見えない時もある。
That's right, killing you would erase my existence. Well then, everyone, sorry. I surrender. I give up. Archer, you gave up way too quickly. Now we're evenly matched, 3 against 3. Perhaps we should all surrender as well. What did I expect from my awful summoning luck? I told you, a guy covered in gold is never good news. He's right, a guy covered in gold is never good news. Well, as your servants, I'll follow your commands. Wait, Director, I could be a traitor too. I want more scenes too. Fantastic. 2 more exceptional leads at once. I'll give you bigger roles. Turn you into unstoppable monsters who tear everyone apart. Step into the spotlight, Mr. Aventurine. Enjoy the special featurette I've crafted just for you. Oh. Mortal body, teleportation. In my film, you'll be gods. Oh, whoops, I screwed up. I already fucked it up. I was supposed to use ult first. I screwed up. Alright, let's just end this battle with Archer. Want to see something neat? I get 2 more shots. Actually, no, I get 1 more shot. Actually, that's been 4. So here's number 5. And for the finisher.
I am the bone of my soul. Steel is my body, and fire is my blood. I have created over 1,000 blades, unknown to death, unknown to life. Have withstood pain to create many weapons. Yet, those hands will never hold anything. So, as I pray, Unlimited Gacha Works.
There we go. Oh, the camera.
Horror 映画の登場人物たちはなぜいつも怪物の現れる場所を見抜けないのか。映画が続く限り怪物は幾度も現れる。なぜなら本物の怪物はスクリーンの外、監督のカメラから誕生するからだ。君の気配遮断はつまるところ、映画の登場人物がカメラの向こうにいる監督を感知できなくなる というものなんだろう。怪物はホラー映画の根幹であり、カメラの中心に捉えられる存在。そのため奴らの目は常にカメラを向いてる。だから怪物を演じるスコート君には君が見えた。
乾杯だ。まさにその通り。何も言うことはない。カメラの後ろに隠れた悪魔がスクリーンから本物の怪物を目の前に登場させる。これは私が最も得意とする手法だったんだが、まさか数百年経った今見抜く人が現れるとはな。だがどうしてわかった？
言ってなかったっけ？グレイディ、僕は君のファンなんだ。
I reserve judgment on your film taste. I already know this film so well.
数百年も前に死んだダ作ばかりの三流監督を戦略投資部のお偉いさんが評価するとは思えないな。慰めようとしているのだろう。気持ちはありがたいが、どうやら嘘が下手なようだ。
もう少し自信を持ってもいいと思うよ、監督。前にたまたま君の一作目を見たことがあってね。気になってグレイディ・シネマズの歴史を調べたんだ。映画館に入る前に免責事項を確認させてサインさせる。本物の記憶域ミームをホラー映画の上映中に乱入させる。こういった観客を巻き込んだ取り組みとマーケティング戦略は時代をはるかに先取りしたものだった。市場のニーズを鋭く察知し、限られたコストで最高の効果を生み出す。驚きを禁じ得ない手腕だよ。もし当時の君と出会っていたら、間違いなくマーケティング部門に席を用意していた。
惜しいなあ。今さらこんなところで認められるとは。
一生裕福に過ごせるはずだったのに、全財産を映画に注ぎ込んで理想の芸術を追い求めた。それだけであなたは尊敬すべき監督だと思うわ。けれどあなたがしたことは許されることじゃない。
昔時計屋にも同じようなことを言われた。認めよう。私には才能がない。真の芸術を作り出すなど到底無理なのだ。人は死ぬと何もかもどうでもよくなるようだ
な。だったらそろそろオーディさんの計画を教えてくれないかな。彼が本気で願いを叶えるつもりなら、適当にマスターを雇って参加させ、バラエティ番組のようにあらかじめ結果を決めておけばよかったんだ。なのにわざわざ制御できない人たちを呼び集め、成立するかもわからない聖杯戦争を開催した。
ここへ来る前にオーディさんから予備案について話された。私が敗れた場合、おとなしく負けを認め、あなたたちを大劇場まで招待するようにとのことだ。彼も聖杯もそこで待っている。
By the way, where's Lancer been this whole
オーディさ
time?
んの話を聞けば謎は全て明かされるだろう。せっかくだ。ファンサービスということで私の考察を教えてあげよう。オーディさんがあなたたちを選んだ理由は単純だ。視聴率が高くなるから。それに尽きるだろう。
グレイディの話は信用できるのでしょうか。
このピノコニーに大劇場よりも番組のフィナーレにふさわしい場所はないさ。ところでブートヒル、
That's where we fought him.
僕を見てるんだい？
あんたみたいな目の肥えたやつがあの監督のファンだったことに驚いてな。
服装もそうだが、さすが我がマスターのセンスといったところか。
マスターなんて上下関係を隠さない無粋な呼び方より、さっきのミスター・アベンチュリンの方が僕はいいんだけど。
見たか赤色の兄弟。商売をやる連中はみんな同じだ。罵りだろうと皮肉だろうと全部笑顔で受け止めちまう。まるでコットンに弾を撃ったみたいにな。
では仰せのままにミスター・アベンチュリン。
決戦は劇場ですか。王李さんはすでに戦場を整えているでしょう。聖杯を有する彼はグレイディよりも厄介な相手となるはずです。甲状戦に集まった戦士たち、ようやく戦らしくなってきましたね。
私も一緒に行くわ。ノーツガールさんを連れ戻さないと、たとえ何が待っていようとも。
Princess Rescue Mission's on. Couldn't think of it. Wasn't there someone else not far away? He's slowly slipping away with hush steps.
そういえばブートヒル、スコート君の所属を知らなかったよね。
Oh no.
なるほど。
Oh, because he's part of that department. Eventually, flashed a grin more sinister than Devil's Ono. His lips barely moving as he silently mouthed the name of that department. The space cowboy let out a hearty laugh, cracking his knuckles with a sharp snap, a wicked smirk spreading across his face as he strode towards Scott. Oh no. You hear a cry straight out of cartoon. Over the top, full of flair, and surprisingly heartfelt. And you just know for a fact that Scott won't be getting out of that hospital bed anytime soon. But have faith in the medical advances of the cosmic age. No Scott was irreversibly harmed in a Holy Grail war, especially not in a dream. Fuck the marketing department! Let's move out. Give me a moment. A friend request. I don't know who that is, but okay. Alright. When the ally character Saber uses Strike, Air, Hammer of the Wind King, consume 15 points of core resonance and 1 go to regenerate energy. Ah, that was earlier. And it was called Mana Burst. Cool. Before stream started, I borrowed Zaxxon's Saber for dailies. Alright, Riding B. The King of Knights mounts their warhorse once more. Defeat Granny Note along Saber. That wasn't even a fight. The Guardian Scales arise from beyond time. The moment when fate stays the night. Successfully summon your servant. For whom the bell tolls, fake goods have their benefits, and the real deal has its own advantages. Defeat the evil old Clocky. The Great Grady. There flows within the broken heart of the King of Bad Films. Destroy Mr. Grady's noble phantasm. How many pulls do I have? Not enough. Alright. So, unfortunately, it's almost 11:30 at night my time. So, we're going to have to call the stream there. We'll probably pick up tomorrow, continuing the event tomorrow. That's what I think we'll do. So, thank you guys for stopping by. I will try not to start so late tomorrow.